Serve, bow wow bud, he's my mighty puppy. Serve, bow wow bud, he's my mighty puppy. Serve, bow wow bud, he's my mighty puppy. Serve, bow wow mud.
What are we gonna do tonight, Singe Man?
The same thing we do every night, Boston Ray. Try to take over the world.
You slept.
Warning, the self-destruct system has been activated. Option to override self-destruct expires in 10 minutes.
Thank you. And support. This is our 1,000 plus subscribers celebration. Welcome to a special edition of Lunchbite Adventures. Ray and Sid. Counting on.
nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can roll the image. Make it flutter. We can change the focus to a soft blur, or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your television set. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to
420.
ho ho ho. Ho ho ho.
I never knew how sweet the taste of love can be until you let me pick the fruit of the forbidden tree.
There's a lot of opinions floating around these days, and I got my own. You know, they may not be publicly acceptable, they may get me canceled, but it's my goddamn American right to speak them. And if you got a problem with that, suck my dick. In a world made for the weak, the meek, the beta males and the sheep, too soft for debate. If they don't agree, then they just block and try to censor whatever you speak. Only like minds on the timeline that they see. They anti this and anti that. So close-minded, really, they just anti-facts. And you can show them the proof, but if it doesn't all align with their views that they've been programmed with from the news, then they don't want to hear it, or even fucking be near it. See, the truth is too much for their spirit, that's why they fear it. Plus, they try to tell me no, but fuck it, I'ma say it anyway. I've been waiting for the government to kill me any day. What the fuck, I'm not important enough? Must I talk about the vax, how they poisoning us? Or the Vatican and all the little boys that they touch? I'm not scared. Shit, it's not like I'm avoiding this stuff. Yeah, the First Amendment still lives on through me and certain other motherfuckers who ain't on TV. We the last dinosaurs alive in AD. When we're gone, then you'll really know that freedom ain't free. But if everybody got to showing some balls, these agendas they've been pushing will be slow to a crawl. But y'all so fucking soft, obeying and going along, sitting there triggered over a song. I know the type, got a Black Lives Matter sign on the front porch, never had a black person in the house. Yeah, it's time to call them out. Virtue signal motherfuckers ain't about shit. They just running at the mouth with these pre-programmed points of view and these ludicrous facts. Asian hate, stop acting like you knew about that. If you need a safe space, there's some room in the back with fresh vaginal wipes you can use while I rap. Pussy, yeah, it helps them all sleep at night, knowing they signed a petition for equal rights for transgenders, talking like it's their fight, when in reality they never never met one in their life. They don't donate or actually do nothing about it. They just sit there, sipping Mountain Dew on their couches while they clapping for each other and circle jerking themselves. Applaud the loss of freedom and cancel those who rebel. And I'm the bad guy because I'm white and not gay, which means that I'm a bigot and discredits what I say. But I'd rather have some toxic masculinity than have an inner bitch in me, bitch, so suck a dick of 3. See, the algorithm's keeping you lost, and now you're caught in an echo chamber of your own thoughts. Let me talk while I can and speak to all my supporters before there's lawyers, threats, and gag orders. Because nowadays that's the American way, with this false administration that has led us astray. They want the country to heal, but they don't spell with an A. What they mean is to obey and do whatever they say, but we tired of that. So when I'm here to rap, I got a duty to the people to bring light to the facts. Never see a day I'm taking it back. If I gave a shit, then I'd use a mask for wiping my ass. And when it comes to the shot, I don't care if you got it. Why you care if I didn't? I'm not understanding the logic. Shit, it's such a hot topic, you can get them in malls. I just got my 8th booster, fucking round of applause. People scared to say it, so they just say nothing instead. So let me make myself clear so they don't twist what I said. Hell yeah, I'll get the shot with a gun to my head after they pull the trigger and they vaccinate me dead.
And I ain't no Democrat, I ain't no fucking Republican either.
These motherfucking raw thoughts.
I'm a free-thinking citizen of the United States of America, god damn it.
Raw thoughts.
And I've been seeing where this world's going, where this country's going, it makes me sick.
These motherfucking raw thoughts.
Fuck the New World Order. Take that vaccine and shove it up your ass.
Raw thoughts. Oh, y'all thought I was done? Hell no. This is Raw Thoughts. You know how we do. Line these motherfuckers up. It's time to get to work. Where should I start? Joe Biden, I guess. Old Yeller. Shit, I'm honestly surprised he hasn't died on us yet. You ain't a president, dog. Shit, you don't have to pretend. Come on, Joe. We all know that you ain't actually win. Yeah, them puppet strings holding you up. Weekend at Bernie's. Dementia really slowing you up. Should we be worried? You're tripping upstairs, then you're sniffing on hair. Someone go and get this geriatric man a wheelchair. And then you got his son making lots of loot from the Ukraine and blew it on prostitutes. So I'll snort a line of crack rock off the protective case up on Hunter Biden's laptop. So I'm typing in caps lock like, hi Fauci, I seen that mail leak, dog. Better get a better antivirus called a Geek Squad. The king of backtracks. Last time I seen that many wrong numbers was me when I failed math class. And Jen Psaki, I'm getting sick of that lying twat fire crotch. Always trying to tell me they'll require shots. But if it's shots that they want, I'll let them have it. If they knocking on my door checking my vaccine status. Andrew Cuomo grabbing asses like the old days. Still had time to kill more old people than old age. We all hate you, judge and defame you. I speak for all Italians, we don't claim you. Injected Rachel Maddow with a fatal strain of mad cow. Walked her up a massive flight of steps and kicked her back down. Seeing news come out, make me wanna smack the dick right out of Anderson Cooper's mouth. So ask your senator, pass me the AstraZeneca vax. Your relative's dad, go and jab your stepmother rapid, testing your ass when you have a temperature. Shit, we gone nuts, don't vax the messenger. Like Kamala Harris in Guantanamo barracks. She's incarcerated so many people, I think it merits leaving her there to rot. She deserving of it either way. Just be sure you don't forget to go and throw the key away. Now you can call me insane, but Ted Cruz is actually growing on me. Wait, let me explain. Shot-wise, he's been freedom of choice, while also fighting for the First Amendment, which I need for my voice to get out. So no matter how bad that I want to hate, I give credit where it's due. I know it's a hot take, but before I'm off the subject, wait, you still ugly. Shit, Arya Stark won't even wear your face. I'll impregnate Melinda Gates. She said my dick was great. I said, shut up, bitch, get back in the kitchen, fill my dinner plate. Then I liquidated Bill's estate, blew their house up with them in them, let them incinerate. Gathered up their ashes and slipped them into some vaxes. The FDA approved it and shipped it off to the masses. Had some side effects, but they ain't worried about that shit. Long as I ain't tell no one and pay my taxes. Get your vaccine, shoot up like 15. And don't forget to go collect your free Krispy Kreme. Go and get tested for fun to get a swab high. Cause there's nothing quite like huffing ethanol oxide. And Zuckerberg will try to censor my words. Jack Dorsey shadow banning, this revenge of the nerds. New rules trying to regulate life as it was. More mandates than gay night at the club. So I'm sorry that I had to come and stop the show before we all need a motherfucking shot to go anywhere. So someone had to come and rock the boat and say shit that even Tom McDonald won't. And I'm just one guy with the balls to say what I see. Even if I sound off the ways, all I know is that we're way too lost to save. At this point, I could write a raw thoughts a day. Shit, but these are my opinions, and I'm allowed to speak them. You wanna get the shot? Do you? It's called freedom. You don't, then you don't. Stop forcing vaccinating, cause to me, that's like pushing pork belly on a vegan. I mean it. Disagree with my views, that's all fine. I respect you for yours, respect me for mine. We don't gotta draw a line in the sand or nothing. Just respect the motherfucker that'll stand for something. So keep watching the news and keep trusting the numbers. I'll keep digging for truth and tell them what I discover as they cancel motherfuckers just for raising their hand. I'll pull my megaphone out and get to taking a stand. Raw thoughts.
There have been times. There have been times that I thought I wouldn't last for long.
This one just gets me in the heart, man. All right, Tola, you bringing something out of me here, Tola. You know, the times get tough. I know, kids. Everything's gonna be okay. Yo, little ones, listen, learn from me. See, you could be the best, but sitting in your room depressed and you'll never progress. My sister Dee Dee was born mentally retarded. She was a beautiful woman at 26, but now she's dearly departed. This May 10th, she suffered from a heart attack. The depletion of oxygen in her head left her in a coma, brain dead. Her internal organs was failing, her body no longer releasing excretions. My parents wouldn't pull the plug because she was still breathing. Black, white, let's unite us, never divide us. X-Clan, Professor X died from spinal meningitis. So men alike, is it right? You're suffering, struggling, slumming. A few years ago, you were sucking your thumb, and now you busting your gun and dumbing. An innocent man is done, and enough for your bluffing, your thugging. Enough for the ruckus running, the roughest is coming. It's a miracle just being born. Learn to enjoy life, it ain't that long. Sing the words to my song. Come on.
Wake up, don't cry. So sad inside. I still get through the day. I'm gonna make it anyway. Wanna give up, feel like hiding. Yeah, I get down, but keep fighting. I still get through the day. I'm gonna make it anyway. Away, away. I still get through the day. I'm gonna make it anyway.
Living in a breeze, please. Life's full of tragedies. We see our friends die, some get murdered, some die by disease. Got your finger on the trigger, don't do it. Contemplating suicide, just put the gun down. We all been through it. An infant in his crib sprayed by stray bullets and dies. He was a future genius, he would have won a Pulitzer Prize. A racist cop shot an innocent black. An 8-year-old prostitute hoe and getting mommy money for crack. A little boy molested by his stepfather, hopeless. The little boy grew up, now he molesting his own kids. The government watching you from a satellite like you ain't had it right. Your best friend snitching on you, that's animal-like. It's horrible watching your loved ones die and having to bury them. This year my cousin was found dead, she overdosed shooting heroin. My family dying from sickening disorders. We found my brother Max, he was blue and purple and he was stiff with rigor mortis. My father got spots on his lungs, they think it's cancer. I'm praying every night, even if God don't ever answer, we can do it together. Women hold your mans, men hold your women. Everybody let's hold hands and sing.
Wake up, don't cry. So sad inside. I still get through the day. I'm gonna make it anyway. Wanna give up, feel like hiding. Yeah, I get down, but keep fighting. I still get through the day. I'm gonna make it anyway. Away, away. I still get through the day. I'm gonna make it anyway. Wake up, don't cry. So sad inside. I still get through the day. I'm gonna make it anyway. Wanna give up, feel like hiding.
Beatbox, your baby brother lives on. John Moran, see you in heaven, brother. Vincent John Andrew, rest in peace.
It's exactly what's going on. So how's everybody doing?
I love
tonight?
that song.
I love that song.
It's catchy. Yeah, the first time you hear it, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" And then one day you're gonna find yourself singing it in your head. And you're gonna be like, "Oh, that's that song that Ray plays. Who is that?"
No, from the moment I
Watch.
first saw that video, oh my gosh. Like I felt that like so deep.
Yeah, I find some good songs, don't I? Because
Yeah.
I used to be a DJ. I wasn't a DJ. My boy was a DJ. I was a rapper.
Well,
but
I found
same thing.
that song, that other song that you played,
Oh yeah, the Chris
the
Webby
one
song.
by
Yeah,
Chris Webby.
yeah, you found that. Raw Thoughts. That's a good one.
Yes,
So
I found
so
that one.
far, so good with the YouTube algo on that one. Pretty soon they'll probably pick up on it though. It's still kind of new, you know. But pretty soon they'll be like, no, we ain't having this song anymore. No, and they'll, but we can get away with it for now.
Yeah,
Artistic
we're gonna play it
expression.
as long as we can, right?
Yes, we are. Yes, we will. Until we find something better. Until we find something better to do. So we got a pretty big chat tonight. We got a lot of people here tonight. I just seen a bunch of people come and go. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on all of our channels. We got this streaming on 3 channels. Okay, so here's what's been going on, so you guys know. We're streaming on every night on Boston Ray. Most of the crowd comes to Boston Ray, but because Boston Ray 400 and something videos, 700 and something subs. I was almost there. I was almost at 1,000 subs, and they took the whole channel. So Michelle L2 needs you to resub it. All right. So everybody who's not subbed to Michelle L2 that used to be Michelle L people, go and sub it, because I had 700 subs and now, I got a good piece of information from Bill Miller. I'm gonna announce it again. I've said this before, but I want this to get out there. You know how people like your channel loses subs? Like it goes up, like one day you'll have like 685, and then the next day you'll have like 682, and then like it'll go to 687, and then like you lose subs, and then you notice that like channels that you subbed, you're unsubbed to the channels. You're like, why am I unsubbed to that channel? I've been subbed to that channel for years. Jen, why did they unsub me from your channel again? You know what I mean? Well, this is why. Because if you, this is what YouTube said. Bill looked it up. Bill did the research. This is Bill Miller research. Okay, he looked up. He said YouTube said if you have a lot of subs and a huge sub list, and you don't go to visit the channel in a long time, and you don't a certain amount of time, and you don't give it a thumbs up on one of the videos or make a comment or something, they unsub you to that channel eventually. So, like every once in a while, you need to go around to every channel you're sub to, down your whole list, and give everybody a thumbs up, at least on one video, just to make sure you stay sub to all your channels. Isn't that crazy? Well, thank God you know us, and thank God you're watching Boston Ray Mudfoot Adventures and Jenny T.I. Murphy's channel. We're on Jenny's channel. Jenny needs subs. You need to go over to Jenny's channel and sub her channel too. I'm going to put in a Nightbot, but Nightbot doesn't have it yet, and I'm not going to go into the controls now while I'm streaming. But yeah, Jenny's channel's been growing pretty good, but we're trying to build up all 3 channels. So right now we're multi-streaming on YouTube, I guess. And here's the man of the hour. I think he's coming in. Oh, sorry, I took him out. I forgot he could put himself in. I keep forgetting, Singe. Oh, by the way, I gave Bill a promotion.
Sorry,
I gave Singe a promotion. I gave Bill a promotion, and I gave Jenny. We're all administration now. We are the administration. The mud administration. Okay, Singe, take it away. This is your show.
That's my show? Nah.
Your show tonight. It's Singe's show tonight.
Probing.
Tonight, Singe is hosting the show. I'm just sitting back and because I don't know nothing about this subject. I'm just providing support.
Mind probing.
It's their show.
Mind dumping.
Their show tonight. Ray is letting. All right, go ahead, Singe.
Mind probing. Mind dumping. Gang stalking. I had a list. And I was looking for it. I'll find it. Goes on and on. Many different mind control, manipulation. It goes on and on. All keying back to the same thing. And I've even known people with implants behind the left ear. Read about in science fiction magazines, books. V2K technology. Yeah.
Let me bring up.
They got it.
I'll bring up.
So
I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up on the screen while you're talking. Just keep talking.
It goes into all the actual outputs and the actual wavelengths and all the frequencies and stuff. It goes into high detail on how to make it and stuff. And in my opinion, that's not even what they have. They got something way more high tech than what they're showing us. But they do have this too that actually does work, but it's on a lower scale than I think that they have capabilities of. And they have, this is 2016, 2017. So I had a big list. I'll try to find that. And I do have something else here. Do you got those things? Hold on. How about I'll start back here?
I'm trying to get my my shit to come up right now. Hold on.
Bone anchored hearing device.
Here we go. I got it.
Things for like disabled people or really mentally, I don't even want to say the trigger words, right? Mentally slow.
Mentally challenged.
Or mentally incapable. No, mentally incapable, completely like vegetable. Stuff like that. And in between, yeah. There's very many levels.
Like no brain cells left.
Yep. For tracking. Although where are they gonna go? I guess someone could steal them. So I think we could start with
I got the links that you sent me to. I'm gonna bring them up.
And what do you got? Hold on. One more thing.
Yeah.
Also, it's considered this non-lethal weapon, which includes a neuroelectromagnetic device which uses microwave transmission of the sound into the skull, right? Very mundane, right? We could make this. I think they have more high technology than that.
Well, they do it through the television too. We're gonna get into that at the end. I have a whole thing on that. So this is gonna be a good show. Wait for this to come up on the screen. You'll see it in a sec. We get some. Is it
Freedom Grower?
All right, V2K targeted justice. V2K microwave herring. Thanks to Mark at newworldwar.org. U.S. patent number 4. There's a patent and everything. V2K is a technology that was discovered in 19. All right. Yep. Here we go. This is probably it, Singe. Voice to skull.
There's a few patents.
Yeah, but I'm saying
here, 2 I saw so far.
If people try to tell you this shit ain't real, well, here's a patent right here. Look, it shows the cell tower. 450, 700 megahertz going right to her head. She has the microchip right. She has the microchip right there in her forehead. Subliminal messages equals. So what if they use? What if they are using?
Ringing
listen,
ears.
Can I say one thing while I'm thinking of it? And I don't. And this is just a question.
Go.
I'm not saying this is real. I'm not saying this is true. I don't really know. I'm questioning.
You said an idea.
Could they be putting memories in people's brains, like making us think like we remember things that never
yes,
happened? Like
that's called mind dumping.
Could that be causing some of the Mandela effect? Could that be causing the Mandela effects? Could they be like hitting us with frequencies and then seeing if we
had theory before that.
Well, think about it like this.
Or the other way around.
They got everybody online. Like, I remember the Berenstain Bears, right? Spelled with an E. And they're like, how many people remember it with an E? And they're like keeping track. Like they have the AI on the computer. Like, all right, so we got fucking 50. We got 75% of the
Because
population to believe it had an A. You know what I mean? Well, we gotta adjust the frequency a little bit and make them all believe it had an A. You know, for the next time.
or the other way around. We were veiled and thought it was spelled that way when it always was spelled A, because they turned it off and now we can see. So if they turn it off, then you can see what it was supposed to be. What we had
But
thought.
think about it. They got us all
See,
voting
that's
on
the
they
reverse.
They got us all voting on these Mandela effect videos, voting on the changes. Hey, put a thumbs up if you remember it, or a thumbs down. Nothing against money bags.
That's funny.
Like,
That's a good one, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But like, they got us all like, they're watching us, dude. The CIA. Look, I was a CIA director. We lived. We cheated. We stole. We had entire training courses. Mike Pompeo, former CIA director. U.S. patent number 40877027. V2K by microwave induction. Microwaves, people.
And it's
microwaves are real. Does your microwave oven work? Does it cook your food? Is your food hot when it comes out? Can you eat it without getting sick?
There's
works.
Different
right?
types of microwaves, but yes.
I know, but microwaves
I
work,
don't
right?
have a microwave.
I'm just
I
saying
haven't
they
had
work.
for a long time.
They can
It's the
do
same
things
microwave,
with,
just on a different
it's
frequency.
real. They can do
It's the
things
same
with
microwave,
microwave.
yeah.
With microwaves, they could do things. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say.
Right.
They can cook food. They could probably fucking put memories in you. January
And now-
2021.
Now, suppose you had an implant. That would be okay. So they should be able to do it people without an implant, right? Just because the mind works that way. But would imagine if you had an implant, then they could really screw with you. And when could you get the implant? Well, we'll get to that later. We haven't gotten that far yet.
Yeah.
All right, let me read this.
So,
The
okay.
Houston TI has measured V2K signals.
What do you got, Jenny?
All right, yeah. What do you have to say about Jenny? What do you want to say?
So, yeah, this is personal. Yeah. I actually have an implant, and I think it's a tracking device because it's in my foot. I first noticed it when I was about 9 years old.
What happened? How'd you notice it? Like,
I don't remember how I got it. I just like one day, it was just
That's
one day. I
awesome.
just
I mean,
look
it's
at my
not cool,
foot,
but it's awesome.
and I noticed the scar there,
That you're telling
and I was
us.
feeling it, and I could feel something under the skin.
is it under the bottom of your foot? How do you know that
No,
it's
it's
not
on the
like
top. The
it's on
scar's on the top of my foot, but I could feel something kind of like, not like right below the skin, but like kind of deep in there. I could feel something in there. When I got up into my 20s, I started having excruciating pain in that foot when like at certain times. It would just like randomly just hurt me.
You were in an accident, right? You don't mind me asking that, right? You were in an accident.
Oh, that's totally unrelated, but
that was before the accident. You noticed this?
Oh, yeah. The accident I was in was in 2017. It was a car wreck.
Yeah, Michelle was in one too. You and Michelle have like the similar conditions, honestly.
Well, people have picked up radio signals from the brain
too. I had severe trauma in my childhood. I mean, I probably won't get into all of that, but there's some things that are personal.
Yeah, no, you
some
don't have
things
to get
are just.
Yeah, let's stick to the. We'll get into that, but let's stick to the V2K
so how do you?
idea.
All right, this is what I want to know. How do you know? How are you sure, Jenny, that it's a tracking device in your foot? What makes you really believe that?
Because they always find me, no matter where I go. They always find me.
But they could have it. They could be tracking you through your phone just as easy, or whatever it's kind of.
No, even before cell phones.
I'm not trying to piss you off. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm just asking questions.
Well, I understand because
I'm trying to get the conversation going.
Yeah, that's things people will question. But even before I had a cell phone, like I would always move around. My mother actually made a derogatory comment towards me about it, calling me a vagrant, because I could never stay in one place. Although I have been in this place for very long. Like this is the longest I've ever been in one place. Jenny, I've been here for like 3 years.
From what I saw, your place looks pretty nice. You're doing all right.
Yeah,
you're doing all right.
I can't believe I've been
better than me. You're doing better than me.
years.
You're doing a little bit better. I'm doing
Yeah.
all right. I got a
I'm really
family. I got
uncomfortable. I don't
Michelle.
like staying.
I'm all right.
I don't like staying nowhere more than a year or two.
Yeah.
It's like I got to move.
I just wish I had my own place, like with my own name on it. You know. Then
So
I'd
I
be
wanted to
happy.
say something about
Yeah. What's up? What's up?
actual proof that everyone might know. Is like people have picked up radio signals on their braces or
There's more to.
teeth fillings, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right? They're
Yeah.
well known, right? Okay,
I
then.
never heard. I don't know.
Oh, you never heard
Feelings
that?
too.
Yeah, it's
Oh
well
yeah,
known.
I've seen movies.
The
No,
feelings.
I've seen movies where like they were tracking the dude, and then he had like a chip in his mouth, and he like ripped it. His tooth
Oh, not
out.
even a chip, just like a
It was like-
filling. It's
Yeah, he
checking a
ripped it out,
radio
and
signal,
then
and you hear a radio
Yeah,
song
I've
from
seen
the
it in a
local
movie.
radio place in your mouth.
I don't know what movie it was, but I seen that in a movie since.
It's not in a movie; it's in real life.
I know it's probably predictive programming in the movie.
No,
that I saw.
it's a radio station in town. You're picking up the song coming out of your mouth
No way.
because your braces or your teeth fillings.
Who can hear this? Who can hear the sound? You hear it in your own ears?
Anybody who puts their ear, they go,
Anyone
"Oh,
near
I can
you?
hear it."
What?
It
Dude, I
has
wonder
happened. It's been
If there's
known to
any
happen.
videos, we got to look and see if there's any videos of that. That would be
Probably.
crazy.
It's been
We could
known to
probably make
happen. So that
probably
is a
make a
literal
video.
proof that it is possible without even high technology. With just accidentally doing it.
Yeah. Well, you want me to read this? January 2021. So this is kind of new. It's like about a year old. A Houston TI, about a couple years old. A Houston TI has measured V2K signals at 638 to 641 megahertz and 660 to 680 megahertz. Another TI has measured the V2K at 473 to 478 megahertz. We need other TIs to use a signal analyzer and determine the frequencies sweep through 450 to 700 megahertz while the V2K signal is broadcasting. Here is one example of an inexpensive signal analyzer. So then they have a link so you can look at it. I don't really want to click it. Auditory effects and look, there's a book here. Auditory effects and microwave radiation. Targeted justice. That's who. Yep. And then you've seen these things everywhere. The 5G towers. Look, right here. There's like a diagram. U.S. Space
Totally.
Force.
That's the new tech we don't even know. Yes.
Yeah, but I don't know about the satellites up here. There's no such thing as satellites. So, but they're doing something. These things are probably on balloons. These satellites aren't in outer space.
Throughout these, when you're studying this, they'll constantly mention satellites. It's pretty funny.
Oh yeah, they're probably just throwing satellites in there to cement in the reality that satellites are even real to begin with. They're like, well, if they're not gonna, whatever, they'll look at this stuff. If they want to think they're getting hit with signals by 5G, well, at least we'll make them believe in satellites again. You know what I mean? Type of deal. It ain't working. It's not working. I don't believe in the satellites.
Which is perfect to lead me to. The Army had a website discussing their V2K technology, and then they pulled that website.
Look at this.
After people started looking at it and talking about it, they pulled that site.
Look at this. V2K from cell phone towers.
Which brings me to one more thing. A lot of this is subterfuge. They are also the thing where they feel they got to tell you about it to make themselves feel. They keep telling us about it. They don't need to tell us about it, but they are telling us about it.
Look at this. V2K from cell towers, 450 to 700 megahertz. U.S. patent right there. Number 2, scanning from cell towers. 3, remote neural monitoring, RNM they call it. So they already got the RNM, 600 to 800 megahertz. U.S. patent number is right there. Satellite U.S. patent number 395.
Yeah, they must have
134. Satellite tracking, Lockheed.
Like for all CIA agents. Yeah.
Lockheed Martin.
Satellite our wonderful Lockheed.
Yep.
Directly in touch with NASA.
Yeah, and this is for the Space Force base from Schriever Space Force base. So I guess the Space Force has a base already.
Space Force.
Yeah, you see at the top,
they
microwave.
Put a Space Force flag.
Dude, imagine if
There's
they're
a
just
Space
using
Force flag. They just
imagine if that's what the Space Force really is.
Dude.
What if the Space
Not
Force
joking.
is really just used to hit us with frequencies to get this 5G shit going? and fuck with our heads. They're like, yeah, we need a
Okay.
space.
What about that
Look,
Elon Musk floating thing?
What the
that
fuck? The
Starlink.
Space Force. Look,
Starlink.
yeah, Starlink too. It all might be to control it, to hit us with frequencies. Because look, microwave frequencies used on population from Shriver Space Force Base. What the fuck would this have to do with Space Force? You know, only because they put satellites in the pictures that don't exist. No, maybe the Space Force is fucking with our heads. According to
Would you like to hear what they have to say about that?
Yeah.
You want to hear what they have to say about it?
Yeah.
Psychotic torture is a conspiracy theory that malicious people make use of electronic technology in some sort of ill manner, targeting others. Conspiracy.
Well, there's two sides to every story, Space Force.
Oh, you want to hear more?
Listen. All right. Let me give you guys an example of this, okay? Take out a quarter out of your pocket, okay? When you look at one side of the coin, you see a head, right? It's a guy's head, president's head. There's like, a date, right? You flip the coin over, it's a completely different picture. It's the tail side of the coin. You get like an eagle or some stupid shit, right? So there's two sides to every coin, right? But you don't see the entire picture until you look at both sides of the coin. And sometimes there's more than two sides.
There's actually three sides. Your side, my side, and the truth.
And the edge, yeah.
Yeah,
that's the edge.
And you
the
can't
third
look at
side is the edge.
Yeah, around the edge.
The third side is the edge.
Sides unless you have a special device to fold it all out and look at it. So you can't look at all three sides at once. Visually, I guess you can in your mind.
Melanie Moran's here. What's up, Melanie? I think you were late, Melanie. I think you
see. I think this has a lot of connection to the way our eyes work too. The way we see.
And I think I need you to Windex my my
computer screen. So what do you think?
I need a little extra Windex on the computer screen.
Okay, so I think there's a connection to the way we see also, because this is part of the input, so, as well as hearing.
Yeah,
seeing is the input.
And
yeah, Mandela effect is seen big time.
All right. Well, you want to hear what a targeted individual has to say? They got all these different reports here from targeted individuals, different things. Look at this. V2K microwave hearing. Thanks to V2K.
So I know several. I know people that are in it.
All right, here. V2K is a technology that was discovered in 1962. So this has been around since the 60s by Dr. Dallin H. Frey, and it is called the Frey effect. The technology can put voices in your head that no one else can hear. There are numerous patents on this technology. The CIA uses it to harass and attack targeted individuals worldwide. Most of the time, the signal is sent using a microwave beam from a cell tower. The cell tower companies and the cell phone companies are complicit in these attacks. The Geneva Conventions refer to this as psychological torture, and it is considered a war crime. Voice to skull and subliminal messaging are directed from cell towers using digital beamforming technology. You can record these messages, and with a little audio editing, you can hear the message. The CIA is experimenting on everyone using simple repeated statements. About 20% to 30% of the population are highly... See, they know. Look, just like I said. Look, the CIA is experimenting on everyone. Look, everyone. The CIA is experimenting on everyone.
Why aren't they being hung? If it's a war crime, why aren't they being lined up against the wall?
I know, but listen, using simple repeated statements, right? Almost like telling you the same thing over and over again, like it's a beautiful day in this, it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, That's what they're doing. They're like,
the experiment.
I don't want to give them credit for that shit. I don't think that. I think that the Mandela effect is spiritual.
You think it is?
You could take
Yeah, I
out
think it's fair. So I don't
everybody.
think
Wouldn't
that
matter.
this.
It's already started.
It would be crazy, though. It would be crazy. About 20 to 30% of the population are highly susceptible to these messages, and they are called highly suggestible. Such people can be manipulated to say and do almost anything. The CIA uses these people on a daily basis to harass and annoy targeted individuals. They are not perps. They are not gang stalkers. They are highly suggestible people that do not know what they are being manipulated. These people are literally in a deep trance even while their eyes are open. They're in a deep trance.
Flying monkeys.
V2K is short for voice to skull, and it is different than subliminal messaging because it is
That sounds
openly
familiar.
heard.
What?
Yeah. What?
I said it sounds familiar.
Which
All
one?
these,
Which part?
all these people. Deep. Would you say deep? Deeply what?
Oh, I see what he's saying.
Would you say deep what?
I don't know. I was
Deep
just reading
trance?
it.
Oh, deep trance.
Oh, yeah, exactly. All right, I'll go back.
The ones wearing the submission muzzles.
They are highly suggestible people that do not know that they are being manipulated. These people are literally in a deep trance, even while their eyes are open.
They're flying monkeys.
That's a weird way to put it. Like they're in a deep trance even while their eyes are open. Like, so what are they trying to say? They're awake
because they're programmed. They're hypnotized and programmed, but it's done so in such a way that they don't realize it because they have the appearance of being cognizant, and to the point where they even think that they're cognizant, but they're being manipulated because they think that the thoughts are their own. The thoughts that are put there, they think they're their own thoughts, but they're not their own thoughts.
So that sounds like a drone NPC zombie.
V2K
but they're flying monkeys.
Yeah. V2K is short. V2K is short for voice to skull and is different than subliminal messaging because it is openly heard and the individual cannot shut it off. You can't shut it off. It won't stop. You can't. V2K
Why isn't it voiced? Why is it V2S?
I know that's weird, right? There's probably a reason for it.
I don't trust it.
I don't trust it either.
Something weird about that.
There is something weird about that. Voice to skull. And why would it be to skull? Like, it's not like your skull. It would be like voice to brain, wouldn't it? Voice
to. That's weird.
Voice to.
It sounds cooler.
Voice to.
Because it has to penetrate the skull.
Right.
Yeah, probably. Temple.
It works. It works if you think about it.
Oh, listen to this though. V2K and subliminal messaging both use the same equipment, but they operate on different frequencies. Bone conduction headphones prove that this technology is real, and anyone can purchase these at Best Buy stores. The sound is not received by your ears. This U.S. Army manual admits V2K is real, and they are experimenting with it. All right, let's look at that.
Hey, wait a minute. You just said something that you just wait a minute. You just said something that answered your question. Why why is it called voice to skull? You said bone conducting, right? That's why it's called that, because it's bone conducting. The bone, the skull conducts the frequencies or whatever.
Look at this. I just went to the Army link. Bio effects of non-lethal weapons. There exists, this is in quotations, there exists a shadowy government with its own Air Force, its own Navy, its own fundraising mechanism, and the ability to pursue its own ideas of national interest, free from all checks and balances and free from the law itself. He's probably talking about the Freemasons. I don't know. Senator Daniel K. Ione, 1987. He put the word free in there a lot. Professor Magda Hayes of Trent University has conducted blood tests in her lab which show microwave irradiation, basically viscosity increases, the lead in the blood clots, and pulmonary embolism in the lungs, which can be fatal. The Army one I have to download. Bio effects. You can download it right here. I'm not down. You think I should download it, Singe? What do you think? No, right? Singe, would you think I should download this Army document? You think it's safe?
Is it PDF?
Yeah, it is.
Probably handle it. I don't know how many pages.
No, I'm saying, do you think it's gonna like get me on
Does
any?
it say how many pages?
You think it's gonna get me on any CIA military watch list?
You mean
From downloaded,
again?
like from
You mean again?
yeah, all right.
Oh, you mean still or what?
Check it out. Here it is. Oh, here it is. It's the Freedom of Information. Look. Oh, this is awesome. U.S. Department of Army, United States
you're
Army Intelligence.
getting
I'm so
attacked over
happy I
here
did this.
too, bro.
I'm so
I just killed
Singe, I'm
three
so
over here.
Singe, I'm so fucking happy that I took your advice and did this.
Yeah, I mean,
Look at that. I got my all gold C3PO out. All gold. You want to see? Do you see this? Not to change the subject, but all gold. C3PO was all gold. You see? Hold them up. All gold. QTV mailed me that. And I have a copy of Forrest Gump on VHS tape. You see that? That's Forrest Gump on VHS.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm Forrest Gump with 2 R's.
Do you have a VHS player?
No, I don't. If I had a VHS
I haven't
player,
seen one of those in years.
if I had a VHS player, I would stream that on Odyssey for us to watch it.
John Boy,
so we can check for the changes. If someone, hey,
Melanie
if
Moran.
there's anybody who has a legit VHS player and has the ability to stream on like Odyssey,
Truth lover.
and it's somebody that I know and somebody that I can trust, I will mail you Forrest Gump on VHS so that we can watch it together. And everybody can check for the changes in the VHS tape and see if it's really there. That's what I want to do. I want to see if it really says it on the VHS. All right, so let's see what this is.
What about tweakers? What about tweakers and people on drugs? They hear voices in their head and shit. Well, maybe it's not always the drug. Maybe maybe.
So they put in a FOIA request. This is a FOIA request, Freedom of Information Act, May 25th, 2006, the Department of Army Freedom of Information Privacy Act Division for all documents pertaining to the microwave auditory effect. Oh, that's how they got this. All right, so you can put in a FOIA request for anything, freedom of information, anything that's public information, you can get access to. If there's any video cameras outside that catch anything that you need, anything that happens in public, any people's public records, police body cameras, anything you want, you can put in a FOIA request and get it's Freedom of Information Act. You can request it and you can get it. So that's what this person did. They put in a FOIA request for Mr. Donald Freeman, confidential legal. So it looks like a lawyer. No, let's see who it was. Who requested it? Oh, the Department of the Army requested it. Freedom of Information Office, Freedom of Information Privacy Office, December 13th. Okay. For all documents pertaining to the microwave auditory effect, microwave hearing effect, Frey effect, artificial telepathy, and or any device weapon which uses and or causes such effect. This is a real government document, dude. And they're talking about auditory effect, microwave hearing effect, Frey effect, RFEY, Frey effect, artificial telepathy, and any device weapon.
Obviously it exists. The technology obviously exists. So I'm going to go to the police tomorrow and tell them I'm hearing voices in my head. Think that's okay if I do that? I go to the police station tomorrow and tell them. I'm going to go to the police station tomorrow and tell them I'm hearing voices
in South Carolina. In South Carolina,
they'll take care of you.
Yeah, you'll get 3. You'll get 3 hots in a cot in South Carolina for that. They don't send you to the psychiatry department. They put you in jail. South Carolina sucks for that.
That's what I'm saying. It's real technology. Yet if you go claim it, you're gonna get canned. Weird, huh?
Yeah, hold on. Let's see what the documents actually say, though. Take it easy, people. The Frey effect. Artificial telepathy and the device weapon which uses and or causes such effect in any covert and undisclosed use of hypnosis on September 5th, 2006. The DA FOIA PADIV referred to a copy of your request to this office. Your request was received on September 11th. 9/11, there it is again. So that's so fucked up. They put 9/11 right in the document. Your request. They happened to receive their request on September 11, 2006. So our letter of September 13, 2006, informing you of the search for the records at another element of our command. We're unable to comply with the 20-day statutory time limit in processing your request. As noted in our letter, the search has been completed with another element of this command, and the record has been returned to this office of our review in direct response to you. We have completed a mandatory declassification review in accordance with Executive Order EO 12958 as amended. As a result of this review, it has been determined that the Army information no longer warrants security classification protection and is released to you. A copy of the record is enclosed for your use. Fees for processing your request are waived. Oh, they waived the fees. Thank you. If you have any questions concerning this action, please feel free to contact this office at 301. Look, there's even a phone number, dude. Right there, 301-677-2308. Look, sincerely, Susan J. Butterfield, Director, Freedom of Information, Privacy Office, Investigative Records, Respiratory Enclosure. All right, what do they got? Here it is. Unclassified bioeffects of selected non-lethal weapons. The addendum to the non-lethal technologies worldwide, NG whatever study, addresses in summary.
Addendum.
What is it? Addendum?
Addendum.
All right. Addendum. This addendum to the non-lethal technologies worldwide study addresses in summary some of the most often asked questions of non-lethal weapons technology, the psychological responses observed in the clinical settings of the biophysical coupling and susceptibility of personal to non-lethal effects weapons. These results identify and validate some aspects of maturing non-lethal technologies that may likely be encountered or used as non-lethal effectors in the future, including laser and other light phenomena. Radio frequency, this is crazy. So they're going to hit you with lasers and lights, right? That's like when they flash like 3D lasers and lights through the television and shit like that. Spinning circles and shit. Radio frequency directed energy. Oral bioeffects. Whatever that means. What's oral bioeffects, Singe? All right, we lost Singe. Jenny, what's oral bioeffects?
Oral?
AURAL.
Like, I guess that refers to the aura. Like the aura is what surrounds you. It's part of your your spirit.
Yeah, you're right. Good thing I asked you. See, that's why I knew I had you on here for a reason, Jenny. No, I'm just messing with you. Study of electromagnetic fields and their influence on biological systems is increasingly rapidly. Much of this work is taking place because of health concerns. For example, increased concerns has arisen regarding the effects of operator exposure to the electromagnetic fields associated with shortwave, diathermy devices, high-power microwave ovens, radar systems, magnetic resonance and imaging units, etc. In addition, much concern has arisen about extremely low frequency, 60 hertz power frequency, electric and magnetic fields that originate from high voltage transmission lines, industrial equipment, and residential appliances. Both occupational and residential long-term exposure have been the focus of epidemiological studies. The studies have that's funny. That's like epidemic. Epidemiological studies. It's been the focus of epidemic studies. The studies have suggested possible adverse effects on human health, e.g., cancer, reproduction, etc. Laboratory research is still being pursued to identify possible mechanisms of interaction. However, other than thermal heating for microwave frequencies, there is no yet agreed upon mechanism of action. As a consequence, our knowledge base is developed entirely with non-lethal biological effects that may differ from one exposure modality to another. It is especially difficult because of the small data base for fast pulses. So fast pulsing lights to predict and fast pulsing frequencies, effects that might be associated with high power. It also goes back to It also goes back to the what do they call it? Duality, dark and light. Because when they're flashing lights at you, it's getting dark and light, black and white, black and white, black and white. They're doing something.
Oh, wait. I know what they're talking about when they say oral now. Okay. I'll give an example. Some people, when they're about to have seizures, they'll see auras. They'll see like auras, like colors and like rings of colors, something like that. I don't know how to explain it, but or they'll see different things in their vision that's kind of translucent or transparent, kind of ethereal looking. Sometimes they might see stars. I've actually had seizures and I would see like stars, and sometimes trails right before, when I was on lithium, because the lithium made me have seizures. And I still will have mild seizures on occasion when they do heavy chemtrail spraying, because the chemtrails have lithium in it too.
Yeah.
But it's the amount that you get from that is a lot less than what I was getting when I was taking.
Okay, I'm back. So what did I miss? Sorry.
I don't like to go out when they do that.
Yeah.
Sorry about the tangent. Sorry, I missed.
No.
I missed it.
It's all right.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
What did I say? Oh, so where are you at? Okay.
I was going to read this. There is, however, a growing. All right. There is, however, a growing perception that the microwave radiation exposure to low frequency fields can be involved in a wide range of biological interactions. Some investigators are even beginning to describe similarities between microwave radiation and drugs regarding their effects on biological systems. For example, some suggest that power density and specific absorption rate of microwave radiation may be thought of as analogous to the concentration of the injection solution and the dosage of drug. Whoa. Concentration of the injection solution and dosage of drug? So what are they doing? Injecting people?
Tell you.
What are they injecting people with stuff and then hitting them with microwaves? Is that what's going on? Is that what they're trying to say?
Well, let me tell you about the V2K. As far as I know, it's not like you hear, "Hey." It's more like the voice forms in a thought in your brain. You don't actually hear the voice. Hey.
Thank you, Lala.
You know what I mean? So then it makes you feel more. It has potential to make you feel more crazy because now it's forming in your brain, like thought forms in your brain, kind of.
What's up, Brian?
Really weird, right? Now, as I said before,
psychiatry will tell them that it is their own thoughts, and then they'll go with it because they think it's their own thoughts.
Oh, and you can. There's also technology to detect if you're being attacked that way. But check this out. And I said, this is what they're showing us. So we know they have much higher technology.
Oh, I got some videos on this to play too. Believe me.
Say in my opinion? No, it's my voice coming out. So obviously it's my opinion. There you go.
Yeah. I lost you. You got muted or something. They cut you off, Singe. They cut you off. It was like in Forrest Gump.
I muted.
No, it was like in Forrest Gump when he's like, "Let me tell you what I know about Nam," and he gets up and he's about to, just like in this movie right here, Forrest Gump on VHS. Tom Hanks, piece of shit, is Forrest Gump. He was like, "Let me talk." They're like, "Go up here, man, and tell him about Vietnam." And he's like, "I want to tell you about what happened in Vietnam." And then he's like, "Nam." And then the lady rips the fucking cords out, so and they cut him off. And that's exactly what it sounded like. Happened to Singe Man. So here we go. Administration respectively clearly the effects of microwaves on brain tissue, chemistry, and functions are complex and selective. Observations of body weight and behavior revealed that rats exposed under certain conditions to microwaves eat and drink less, have smaller body weight as a result. So they were shrinking rats and making them eat less and less body weight, non-specific stress mediated through the central nervous system, and have decreased motor activity. It has been so they They can completely making rats like slow. It has been found that the exposure of the animals to man, that sucks, man. Some people like rats. Some people have rats as pets.
I saw a
That's
rat
not nice.
today.
That's not nice. I don't like rats, but I'm saying that's not nice to do to rats.
When I was
It has been found that
too.
exposure of the animals to one modality and radio frequency, electromagnetic energy, substantially decreases aggressive behavior during exposure. You want to hear something crazy? I don't want to change the subject, but
Yes. What, you hearing voices in your head?
I had a teacher tell me that the mouse was put here so scientists can do experiments and learn things about us.
You know, one of my teachers gave me a pet mouse when I was a kid.
Yeah.
My mom and I gave him to my
That's crazy, right, Singe?
That's a crazy teacher.
He's like, that's why rats were put on the plane,
Yeah.
on the
Maybe
planet back then, but the plane.
Now,
because
here's a scalpel.
Because so that humans can do experiments and learn things about diseases, and so scientists can experiment on them. That's why there's so many of them.
And then you're like, now, kill it.
No.
Oh, they're part of the cleanup crew.
They clean things up, right? However, the opposite effects of microwaves in increasing the mobility and aggression of animals has also been shown for a different exposure modality. Recent published data implicates microwaves as a factor related to a deficit in spatial memory function. A similar type of effect was observed with exposure to a resonance-tuned, extremely low-frequency magnetic field. Thus, the database is replete with. See, they use so many big words. They expect us to just give up. I'm not giving up. Phenomenological observations of biological systems affected by exposure to electromagnetic energy.
Wait, highlight that word. Highlight that word because I want to see what it. I want to look at it because I.
Phenomenological.
Oh God, I can't see. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Do it again. Do it again.
It is highlighted. Phenomenological.
Phenomenal. Phenomenological. I can't
person.
I don't know. I can't pronounce it either. It's okay.
So it's a phenomenon. It's phenomenon.
It's something related to that, yeah. But like, I can't pronounce it.
Affected by exposure. Yeah, I know they made it up to electromagnetic energy. The fact that, yeah. So in Capit, look. All right. So I'm not going to read this whole thing because it's too much. But look, this is what it does to you.
Subliminal.
Incapacitating effect.
Shit.
Incapacitating effect. Microwave heating.
Good job.
Biological target. Normal functions. Disease state.
Yes. From subliminal, very slight, to incapacitating.
Mechanism to produce the desired effects. This is the all right. This is a real thing.
We've determined that it actually exists. You know what?
I'll put the whole document up here so you can go back and read it. I'll just scan through it. You can go back and read it later. But look at this. Incapacitating effect, microwave hearing, biological target, normal functions, disease state, mechanism to produce desired effects, time onset, duration effects, tunability, distribution of human sensitivities to desired effects, technologically status to generator aiming device, range. The effective range could be hundreds of meters. Incapacitating effect, disruption of neural control. Biological target, normal functions, disease state. So they're just like fucking with people, fucking up your normal body functions. Bunch of shit. All right. So it goes on and on and on and on. And it's a government document. It's unclassified. Freedom of Information Act, February. Look, information cutoff date. This is from 1998, dude. So this is from 1998. So this has been going on at least since 1998. They said it was invented in 1962. Just to put a timeline on it. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy stuff.
That's cute, Jenny. Someone said. M10. Hey, M10. I want to make bandanas with my graphics on it. Because someone told me that would be a good idea.
Look at this. They show for skull to voice technology known. They show CERN, right? CERN is one of them. They're trying to show is it. Look, 5G towers. The T-Bird bit error rate. All right, let me see if I can get these to come up full screen. Let's do this. All right, CERN. This is a V2K detector. Skull to voice technology. 5G towers. Okay. T-Bird. Bit error rate detector for securing digital communications. Software defined radio tinfoil hack. Look at this. This is what the shit look. This is what the tech looks like. Some of it. Idiot box. I don't know about that one. Some of these might be stupid. You're just looking. I'm just poking around, see what I can find. What's up, Smurf? What's up, Jason? Nice. When are you going live, Jason? What do you mean you got the sound to work? You couldn't get your sound to work? On what? I didn't know you were having trouble getting your sound to work. You never told me. I would have helped you. Look at this. This one looks crazy. This one looks like Cerebro from X-Men.
Yep.
Look at this guy. Magnets versus microwave attacks. Look at his head. Ah, what is it? Ah! Nikola Tesla. No, they ain't gonna let us look at that one. If you knew that these were, you would. If you knew what these were, you would tear every single one of them. This is a weapon authorities use to control population. It's a microwave transponder and receiver. They can read your mind with this. Google mind control technology used by secret devices. Here's another Tesla tower. So, that one's not showing up either. So they're comparing them to Tesla. Voice to skull. All right.
They stole his technology. They stole his technology, and because they wanted to use it for nefarious purposes. He didn't.
Matt, that one's Raytheon, Ravenclaw, like mass mind control. Ravenclaw weapon, targeted individual. So they have a ton of weapons. All right. Anything look good? All right. So then I seen back here. Let me go back a little bit. Oh, that was it right there. Man. Hold on. Singe, you can let yourself in. You remember, right? I don't know if that's him. Someone popped in. Did someone pop in, Jenny?
Him. He's circling.
All right, so here's one. Voice to skull, microwave hearing effect. Let's see. Here's a video. Let's see what it has to say. I'm just taking a chance on this. I have no idea whose video it is. I have no. We're just taking a shot in the dark. 26 seconds. I think we'll get away with. Oh no, this is probably an ad. 26-second ad. Ad alert.
That's true. So they say it's a conspiracy theory, so that verifies it also. Because the CIA created the term theory. Target people seeking truth.
Let's see what this video has to say. It looks kind of good. It's 14 minutes and 14444 long. 444. Tell me if you like this video, please share it on social media. That's the only way to inform other targeted individuals in the public. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you. Well, I guess that gives me permission to play it right there. You know what I'm saying? All right, keep going. It's playing. Nope. All right. Can you hear it? Can you hear the sound?
No.
No sound?
No.
Thank you, Jenny. All right, I gotta redo it. Good thing you told me. All right. Good thing I checked.
Garbage you're watching. I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway, please?
What is this garbage you're watching? I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway, please?
This is the news.
Do you believe that a technology exists wherein speech can be encoded and transmitted via microwaves so that it can be heard inside the human throat, the use of a receiver?
I became totally immersed in hearing voices.
Are you delusional? You could actually hear voices in your head from microwave being the carrier band heating up the temporal lobes.
Whenever I hear somebody talking to me about microwaves or stuff like that being zoomed into their head,
You are not supposed to be violating people at the level that this is. I think even voice to skull technology should be outlawed.
If you shop on Amazon, you should use this tool. It's a
They love putting ads in my videos when they don't want to monetize me, but they should. Piece of shit.
In the 1980s, a firestorm of court cases concerning the satanic and ritual abuse of children swept across the United States and was fueled by the popular media.
The stories dump in the ocean, chop up the bodies, these things, they sound like they can't be happening. Ted Gunnarson, respected law enforcement professional, recently or retired now from the FBI, former regional director of Los Angeles. Do you, sir, believe that these dreadful allegations of babies being sacrificed are true?
I absolutely believe it, without any doubt.
Thank you,
San Diego,
Mary.
California resident Dale Kiki, born with a rare genetic disorder known as Noonan syndrome, was accused of ritually abusing children.
Mary, I gotta grab your number or something so like I can give you links to come on my show, you know, so I don't have to put the link out in the fucking chat or something. Like I never, you know, next time we'll figure it out.
Ever intentionally
Aldo
physically
is dead. Alien, brother. Smurfer girl. Yay. That's when I'm going to sleep.
The allegations, which were so widely sensationalized in the popular media, were eventually labeled a moral panic by most professional and law enforcement entities. And in 1995, even Geraldo Rivera issued an apology for his participation in popularizing the satanic abuse phenomenon.
Due to the fact that I had witnessed somewhat of a cover-up of the reality of ritual abuse in my local community due to the maneuvers of reporter Mark Sauer.
The evidence is thin at best, specious, and and frankly does not stand up to the light of day.
One of the first things I did was to immediately peruse the news group Alt Satanism, for instance. And I found a very famous alleged perpetrator on one of these news groups by the name of Lieutenant Colonel Michael Aquino. And I had appellate documents. And the appellate documents about his case basically said that he was processed out of the Army in 1990 after a ritual abuse child investigation.
He's an admitted Satanist. He runs this, goofy, dark church or whatever, however you want to characterize it. So there's enough smoke here that Diana's going to find fire.
Is it a force for everything negative?
Well, if you're talking about Satanism as legitimate Satanists define it, absolutely not.
Does that prove that he's a child abuser, that he's sexually molesting children, or his agents, operating that? Well, of course not. I mean, where's the evidence of that?
Lieutenant Colonel Aquino was accused of ritual child abuse while he was stationed at the Presidio.
This ain't staying up. This ain't staying up on YouTube.
Then that
Not on my
leads me
channel.
into right. So that leads me into
new job.
Yep. Go ahead. I'll pause it for a sec. Go ahead.
SB 29 bill. It looks something like this. It would require the affirmative consent of a parent before a school could compel a student to carry an RFID-enabled device that is designed to track the student's physical location or record his or her attendance. That's a bill for tracking your little lamb in school. That, I think it was 2007, 2008.
Wow.
And
So what? How do they do it? What do you mean? I heard you say.
In this case,
put an
parental
RFID
consent
device
really means that, yeah. And so in this case, the RFD, it's like on a tag or something. It's not in there yet. Well, I'll get to that later. Consent, or in this case, parental consent, means that parents will be giving the schools permission to tag or track their children RFID tag data, basically. And
so it's like one of those chips they put inside the dog, so you don't lose your dog. It's the same thing, right?
Well, they don't know. Back then, no, it was impossible, basically. 2016.
Okay, nowadays,
right. Well, this
the
is
chips that they put in the dog. It's called the chips they put in the dog is called an RFID chip, right?
Right. They have.
It wasn't impossible back then.
So they're chipping
They
dogs.
put one in
and
me when I
they're
was
chipping
when I
us.
was little.
Exactly. I know. They say 2016. Implants are not possible in humans. 2020. GPS implant for babies.
Jesus.
They've had them all along.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Ray,
Yeah.
did you
This show just changed up,
my private message send? Did you get it?
Where'd you send it? You sent me a message.
In here.
Oh,
Private chat.
It's probably there, but I'd have to exit out of this video to look at it. You want me to wait till after?
Oh no, don't worry about it. I was just gonna.
I'll read it.
I can ask.
Yeah.
So then they have.
I can ask out loud. It's fine. I was gonna ask you if we can have like a break, like with some music or something, right after this video.
Yeah, after this video, there's about 10 minutes left though. You guys want to let me I'll play it. We'll get right through it, and then we'll play a song.
Yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom.
I got it.
Yeah, no problem. Let's do it.
And I became totally immersed in hearing voices. These people identified themselves as NASA Ames employees. They identified themselves as Livermore Lab.
Paranoia is a defense mechanism to handle with anger. Most people don't like to be angry, and particularly.
Now, there's a part of me that doesn't even want to believe this. You know why? Because they said NASA. NASA is involved somehow, which the flat earther in me says it's fake. It's completely fake because NASA's involved, but they could just be throwing NASA in there to throw us off. NASA might not have anything to do with it at all,
Right. Well, in that case, every case that people say they are schizophrenic, when there's no other answer for it.
Yeah, schizophrenics might not be schizophrenic. Schizophrenics might be people that are getting attacked and they know it, and they're like, all right, we got them good. They're
Schizophrenia
flipping
is
out.
not a mental illness. Schizophrenia, I believe, is one of two things. It's either like caused by demons manifesting or the V2K. It could be
Look at
either
this.
way.
Can you guys see that? See how it looks on the screen. That's flat Earth farms.
Nice. Nice.
That's flat Earth. That's flat Earth farms.
Which strain?
I don't know. I don't know. The last one I got was a while ago, but I think it's modified grape.
I know what kind it is. It's the kind you smoke.
It's the kind you smoke. It's the kind. It's the kind you get. You smoke it, and you don't have too many questions.
Deny the fact that they are angry. So instead of admitting to themselves or anybody else that they are angry, they devise a system where they project their anger on other people.
And I discovered various victims on sites, people who had the same symptoms that I had, and they were referring to what was called voice to skull technology.
It's a good thing to speak in terms of delusional systems because there's a whole surrounding area of thought and explanation that goes into their initial delusion.
And they referred to this website. And the website was called the Center for Army Lessons Learned. And I looked it up, and this website is run by the Army.
Usually these delusional systems become more and more elaborate.
I looked up a term that other victims had been talking about, which is voice to skull devices.
They go out and explain to it, it all becomes part of the delusional system.
What voice to skull devices say, I have the printout right here, is it says it's a non-lethal weapon, which includes neural electromagnetic device, which uses microwave transmission of sound into the skull of persons or animals by way of pulse modulated microwave
This is the website they pulled down.
I think it's fair.
That's what it said on the original website. They pulled that.
Sounds to me like something that I find myself able to believe.
There have been recent.
What happened? Ad? Oh,
It's
they
just
that's
subterfuge
it.
and whatever. Confuse
Was
people
that it?
more.
Was that? Oh, it's an ad. A Joe Biden ad? No way. I'm not watching a Joe Biden ad. No way. Hold on. How can I get rid of this?
We can hit Bernie's. Yay!
I can't get.
It will let you skip it in 5 seconds.
I know, but we still have to watch.
Just mute it. Just mute it and skip it.
I know. I can't deal with the. I can't
So
deal with
there's
seeing
a- So for deaf people and youth, there's
Yeah.
implants so that they can hear. There's a thing called a colloquial implant, and then there's the bone. Let's see, bone anchored hearing device.
There have been recent advances.
The
in
cochlear implant is for deaf people to make them hear.
Exactly. Actual technology, provable. You can hold in your hand. Right.
Yeah, it's a voice to skull type technology that they're using for the cochlear implant. Because how are they hearing? They're hearing inside their head.
Look at this fucking guy. It almost looks like what we were looking at last night, the Archimedes death ray, right? That's what it looks like. It looks like he's holding up an Archimedes death ray, but
Listen.
What up?
I just remembered something. There was a story I heard about a deaf person who had a cochlear implant put in when they were little, and they took it out later because they said it really bothered them.
I don't feel like I had any implants put in me. I don't feel like anybody's gang stalking me. I don't feel like I'm being, maybe I'm being spiritually attacked by demons. But
we were set.
I don't think it's
we're
them.
Like,
yeah.
We're like,
if it ever happens, if it ever starts happening to me, I'll let you guys know. I'm not saying it's fake. That's why I'm doing a show on it, because It seems like people
Here's
are
the
very
thing,
interested.
though. It could be happening and you're just not aware of
No,
it.
we're free range. See, we're free range chickens.
Well, if listen, if it's happening and I'm not aware of it, then I don't want to be aware of it. I'm just gonna pretend it's not happening. Because if I think about it too much and I'm like, oh, well, they're fucking doing this to me, then I would go nuts after a while, dude. Like, fuck that. I just won't.
No, we're free range. We're free range chickens.
No, I understand, Ray.
Yeah.
You got to
know what I
keep
mean?
your wits.
I got to keep my wits about me. So we'll see what happens. We'll see
Very
what they
narrow
say.
target range. The long-range acoustic device is one such technology and is currently employed by both military and commercial sea vessels to deter potential attackers. In San Diego, California, Woody Norris, developer of the LRAD, describes another of his acoustic technologies known as hypersonic sound.
It's kind of like radio stations, except in this case, you don't need a receiver. To hear a radio station, I got to have a receiver. With this, the mixing actually happens in the air, and you hear it without any other device. So if I aim it at you, and it happens to hit both of your ears, and I'm reluctant to say, the sound is inside your head. This time I'll come all the way around in case you're getting a lot of echo from the room. Much of it is people pleading for help because they've been hearing voices in their head for years. And now this technology explains it. If it's my sound, turn your head, plug your ears, cover your head, sound goes away. If it doesn't, it's not me.
Hypersonic sound is perceived through the external ear of the subject and therefore cannot be classified as V2K, the military acronym for voice-to-skull technology, which relies on a scientifically documented phenomenon known as the microwave auditory effect.
The observation of the phenomena came way back during the Second World War, and the radar operators, accidentally noticed that when they stand in front of the radar, sometimes they can hear clicks in their head. Somebody by the name of Alan Fry who had talked to some of the radar operators based on their report, and he conducted a very simple laboratory experiment. Indeed, showed that human beings can hear the radar pulses. They were not just making it up.
They wanted to know what the significance of something like this would be if man had another sensory motor input. And of course, the possibilities are staggering. Like you have another sense like sight, only you're not using it. What do you think that would imply? It means you're walking around being blind to something that's constantly giving you inputs, but you're not aware of it. Well, the first implication on that would be a weapon.
There was some concerns because the American embassy in Moscow was reported to have been bombarded by microwaves. So the speculation was that, are they trying to gather intelligence, or are they trying to actually mess with the brains of the embassy personnel? So there was some experiments being conducted. Of course, then they were involved in some other things which I'm not involved in, which are classified in nature.
Dr. Lin configured the equipment for the 1973 experiment performed at the Walter Reed Army Research Institute, wherein the experimenters successfully encoded speech and transmitted it via microwaves. The subject of the experiment, Dr. Joseph C. Sharp, was able to hear the spoken words for 1 through 10, and the results were published in the Journal of the American Psychological Association. And while Dr. Sharp verified these results during a personal interview with the filmmakers, he declined to have his voice or image recorded, stating that the technology was still too controversial.
In ordinary sound perception, sound that goes into the ear canal gets amplified by the small bones in the middle ear and then gets to the inner ear where the cochlea resides. And in the cochlea is converted to electrical impulse. But fundamentally, the physical phenomenon that enables it is mechanical movement of particles. So the mechanical wave transmitted by the bones of the middle ear gets converted at the inner ear into the electrical impulses.
Wow, this is intense, huh? That's why my head always hurts.
In the case of a microwave auditory effect,
From
is the
after the
source is electromagnetic. So if you expose the biological tissue to a pulse of microwave energy, the tissue expands and induces a vibration. Instead of going through the middle ear, the microwave-induced vibration gets propagated to the inner ear directly, and at the inner ear is converted to electrical impulses again.
Me too, Mary. After I'm on these streams for a long time, I gotta disconnect.
Vibration in the human
and if
tissue,
I'm on all day,
if the tissue
my
is
head
the
hurts.
head, for example, will fall within the auditory range of a human subject.
All applicants for voluntary admission are held a minimum of 15 days for examination before they may be released.
Ads. Ad alert. Ad alert. Ad alert. Go ahead. Everybody talk about something. Give the chat a shout out. Do something while the ad's on, please. We'll get through it. They're trying to stop us. They're trying to stop us with these ads.
But I can do a shout out.
It's not going to happen.
I can do a shout
It's
out.
coming up. Hold on. It's back. It's back. It's back. You don't have to. You don't have to. Wait till it's done. Three more
Now,
minutes.
the question is, have I been suddenly overcome by schizophrenia? My answer to that is that I have been forced on medication for the past 4 years, and not once have any of my voices stopped.
What's really going on here? Well, we really don't have the models yet or the belief systems to be able to cope with these things.
People now are talking about actually direct communication, like we mentioned, sending a message, to the air, to a person without anybody else being aware of it. That is within the realm of possibility.
Medication does not stop these voices, and these people have.
Michelle
and the
said
victims and
that
the clients have a plausible.
Michelle was telling me that the Bluetooth ones are the worst. I never use Bluetooth anything. I never have. But I don't know why. I just never have. Not for any particular reason. I just never used them. But Michelle uses Bluetooth ones, or she had some. And she said they were making her feel sick after she was using them for a little while. Like the wireless ones.
I actually have a pair of Bluetooth headphones that I use sometimes.
You notice that? Like I noticed, like when you go to the stores now, and you try to buy a pair of like good headphones, they're all Bluetooth. They're all Bluetooth. They don't sell regular earbuds anymore. That's why I buy these ones for $1 because they have the regular ones. Anyway, go ahead, Singe. They don't sell regular earbuds. Singe, two things. What were you saying?
Singe is muted.
You're muted.
I have a bad internet connection, so sorry.
That's all right, Sam.
I was going to say, it made me think of two things: ESP and hive mind mentality. It was like bees. Bees have a hive mentality. The one person.
Can you explain the hive mind? Yeah, go ahead. Explain it good. Explain the hive mind.
Like the queen sends out, a queen will send out a signal, and the entire hive gets that message at the same time.
All right. Yeah. Is that what really happens?
And yes, and when they move, they know where the other one's going to be. They don't have any.
So
there's no traffic jams. They know exactly where everything's going.
So wait up. So bees and bugs with antennas basically transmit some sort of signal from their antenna, like a natural signal where they could like tell each other what to do and all like go in unison.
Vibration, yeah, a frequency.
And it's a frequency, but it's not it's
mentality.
not man-made.
Now,
it's a natural.
What we have
frequency.
is a pack mentality.
Wait up. So they must have got that frequency from God, right?
Pack mind.
Right, Singe? The bees must get that frequency from God. The bees. Go back to the bees. The bees must get that frequency from God. Because like our frequencies that they're hitting us with are man-made, right? But everything God made is perfect, like the Bible says, right? So the bee signal must be different. It's not like we made them, right? The bugs. So maybe they're studying insects to learn how to do this shit, and they're trying to do what the insects do, or like try to figure it out.
That's what I do.
Yeah. They're like, repackaging it to hurt us.
Story.
More.
This is like another sensory motor input that man has not yet learned how to use.
Of course, as I say, if you have a high enough power system, you can have a group of people subjected to the same type of a phenomena.
There's all kinds of applications there, you know, in terms of making someone think they're crazy. To hear voices in your head, what do you think that's about? If you started hearing voices in your head and it wasn't your voice.
I don't know whether it is true or not. I think there's a sizable number of people who think this is being used.
That's the one, Singe.
Mind
you see that?
control
Hold on.
Is right at the top of the.
You see that picture right there with the man right here? Let me go back. I seen that. Let me go back for a second. You see this one that just shows up right here? I want to tell you guys a story about right there. This one right here. Alert. Be aware. Evidence of microwave harassment emanations in this area, and it shows the guy holding his head with the arrow. I seen the sticker up at a stoplight.
You saw that?
Yeah. Remember I was telling you about it earlier on the phone? That's what I saw, Singe. This is it. I can't believe it came up. It was an actual sticker.
Yeah, I was trying to find it.
It was at the traffic light. It was at the traffic light. Someone stuck it at the light where, like, you press the stop sign and you wait for the white man to tell you to cross the street. The thing is so racist. You notice that it's always the white man that tells you to cross the street, and you know what I mean. So you got to wait for the white man to tell you to go. You know, why didn't you know why they make them white? It lights up white. They could have made the light. They could have made the light any color, Singe. You know what I mean? They made it white. So it's the white man that tells you to cross the street, right? Yeah, but this thing. There was this sticker posted at the fucking right at the light, like letting people know, like there's in this area, it's like this, right? But somebody ripped the sticker down, so all I could see was this part right here.
That's cool.
And I couldn't read what it said right here. So and I was like, it bugged me out, and I didn't know what it was, but I knew it had something to do with something like this. So let's see what it says.
Because they still have the RFID for cars.
I've seen this sticker. I've seen this sticker on a pole in real life. Okay, alert! Be aware. Evidence of microwave harassment emanations in this area.
I want some of this.
Irradiation signals of 600 megahertz voice. You can make them. We can make them and sell them at on Teespring. Electromagnetics upon.
That's a t-shirt.
Make it for us, Singe. Take this thing and make a fucking make a design out of it. All right. Magnetics upon biological subordinates. I will, if I have it. We'll figure it out. We'll find it. It'll be on the stream. Synthetic telepathy. All right.
Telepathy
is being used for mind control.
Mind control is right at the top of the list. That obviously is what everybody would like to do, is control everybody's opinion on something, right?
I think if somebody who wants to do it, there is the potential.
Is that going to convince you? Not necessarily, but it will convince me. That convinces me. No, I do not think that I was just suddenly overcome mysteriously by voices, just out of the blue.
What's up, Tommy? How you doing? How was your birthday? Tommy's returning back from his birthday.
Nice. She's logical. So just out of the blue, I became crazy. Okay. So I'll read one thing before I do go.
Hey,
is this the end of the video?
Yeah, but I like to give. I'll roll the credits. I like to give.
Oh no, that's fine.
That's
fine. I was just asking.
I feel like they did a good job with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I was just checking.
Consent is not needed. Consent is not needed to give permission to adults to track their child. As the legal guardian, you can give permission to grandparents, teachers, therapists, babysitters, law enforcement, etc. to access your little lamb's GPS tracking location and information.
I feel like I'm spending way too much time dealing with other people's
Jesus.
problems. How do I set boundaries with them?
Would you like me to build my hot rod?
Mute it.
I got it. I was just.
Jesus
I'm doing
built
a
my
million
hot
things at once.
rod.
Okay. So, what do you? So far, so good. So we're gonna take a break, right? We're gonna take a break for a second, right? Because that's what we said we were gonna do. Any before I play a few songs, and we'll take a quick break because we've been going for an hour and a half. I have something else I'm about to bring up too. You guys are gonna like what I have.
I'll be right back. But after I tear
Good night,
down
John
this
Boy.
wall, because I think there's several bugs.
Good night, Johnny Boy.
I mean, not the tracking device type.
So
I'm going to tear down this wall, and I'll be right back. That's what I'm speaking with you,
okay,
right?
cool.
I know there's a tracking device on my wall. I'm going to tear it down.
So this whole I gotta hand it to Singe Man. Thank you, Tommy. I had to hand it to Singe Man, right? This whole stream was his idea. So you know what I gotta say? This whole stream is Singe Man. He put this whole stream together. I'm just adding the support. So Singe Man, you got the juice now, man.
Fail.
Yo, you got the juice now, man.
No. Get the fuck out of here. You're fired. No. Get the better solution. You keep me on the payroll as an outside consultant. And in exchange for my salary, my job will be never to tell people these things that I know. I don't even have to come into the office. I can do this job from home.
Yo, if Earth's flat, why don't you fall off the edge? I heard that Mike Collins from Apollo is dead. My girl's fat girl, let's just crawl in the bed. Don't spit if you want, just swallow instead. Swallow instead. Can you hear me, Siri? Swallow instead. Hello, Siri. Is gravity a theory or a fact? Got my tampons in the house where my period's at. Get my rap on when I'm pissed about the serious crap. Passing so fast through space, time bends in half. After blasting through warp speed, we get to plaid. Don't listen if you don't like when I spit. These rhymes are writing, I write so fast. I'm like Mike Tyson, you ain't got to fight in chat. Yo, I'm going back to basics, flat smack in the faces. You can't have gas pressure without adjacent to the vacuum of space, bitch, without a container. Like paying for a lawyer without a retainer. I ain't playing, about to let a slug out of this chamber. When you see the red dot, yo, no doubt it's a laser. Helio flatty dude, shot up for later. Helio flatty dude, shot up for later. I've been around the world, and I measure the earth. Measure the earth. The devil, he's so clever with words, but level don't never mean curved, it never means curved, and meta, from the metaverse, metaverse. Playing Call of Duty help build my immunity up, insurance policy paying you, they usually bluff. I'm not saying they won't do it, but it's usually tough. The last few years I've seen some unusual stuff. But if I mention the shot, you say I'm off the beat. So now I'm beating off to the thoughts of shots in me. What a rotten little awful getting off scot-free. Son of a gun of a bitch, I've come to be. Shaking up the game to break up the redundancy. And if it wasn't for work, they'd have no taxes. And if it wasn't for burnt, there'd be no ashes. And if it wasn't for birds, egg be no hatch. And if it wasn't for dirt, there'd be no trap. And if it wasn't for hurts, there'd be no passion. And if it wasn't for learning, then why all the classes? If it wasn't for your purse, yo, I'd have nothing to snatch. And if I don't come in first, then I'm coming in last. I've been around the world, and I measure the earth, measure the earth. The devil, he's so clever with words, but level don't ever mean curved, it never means curved, and meta, pause from the meta. All these atheists must hate my guts, cause I say to their face, space is fake and stuff. NASA astronauts, everything you say is suspect, cause I suspect you make it up. Not your average FB thespian beast, faster than faggots, faster than a lesbian feast. She that loves me the least will give me nothing to eat, but he that loves me the most will give me something to smoke. This ain't how much your mother loving murder she wrote. The spin of the earth should have made your vertebrae broke. Every word that I spoke, you couldn't refute it. Water finds a true level, so you couldn't dilute it. You couldn't dilute it. It can't be refuted. You couldn't dilute. You couldn't dilute. You couldn't dilute it.
Who the f do you think you are, you crazy little shit?
Security? I am Jack's smirking revenge. Oh.
ODD TV. Your cell phone, your wallet, your time, your ideas. No barcode, no parking, no ID, no beers. Your bank card, your license, your thoughts, your fears. No SIM card, no disco, no photo, not here. Your blood, your sweat, your passions, your regrets, your profits, your time off, your fashions, your sex, your pills, your dress, your tits, your ass, your laughs, your balls. We want your soul, your house, your phone, your life, your cash, your house, your phone. We want your soul, your house, your phone, your life, your cash, your house, your phone. We want your soul. Tell us your habits, your fads, your fears. Give us your address, your shoe size, your years, your digits, your plans, your number, your eyes, your schedule, your desktop, your details, your life. Show us your children, your photos, your home. Here, take credit, take insurance, take a loan, get a job, get a pension, get a haircut, get a suit. Playing the lottery, play football, play the field, snore some toot. We'll show you shrink, we'll show you spook, we'll buy you drink, throw away your book. We'll sell you crap, we'll charge you debt. Wanna buy big guns, we'll front the cash. Your soul, your house, your phone. We want 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 your soul, your emotions, your love, your dreams, your checkbook, your essence, your sweat, your screams, your security, your sobriety, your innocence, your society, yourself, your place, your distance, your space.
Go back to bed, America. Your government is in control again. Here, watch this. Shut up. You are free to do as we tell you. You are free to do as we tell you.
Here's boy bands, here's Mackers, here's Britney, here's Cola, here's pizza, here's TV, here's some rock, and some roller. Watch commercials, more commercials, watch Jerry, not Oprah. Buy a better life from the comfort of your sofa. Here's popcorn, here's magazines, here's milkshake, here's blue jeans, here's padded bars, here's armpit wax, here's football shirt, here's baseball cap, here's live talk show, here's video game, here's cola light, here's skin morning, here's filter tips, here's collagen lips, here's all night malls, here's plastic hips. Your soul, your house, your phone. We want 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 your soul, your soul, your soul, your soul, your soul, your soul, your soul.
Go back to bed, America. Your government is in control again. Here's American Gladiators. Watch this. Shut up. Go back to bed, America. Here's American Gladiators. Here is 56 channels of it. Watch these pituitary retards bang their fucking skulls together and congratulate you on living in the land of freedom. Here you go, America. You are free to do as we tell you. You are free to do as we tell you.
We want your soul. 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 We want your soul.
We want your soul. Your soul. We want your soul. Your soul. We want your soul. We want your soul. Cause ignorance was bliss, but now I must.
Are we back? Ray, you're muted.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah.
I'm screen sharing.
Guess what I'm doing?
Screen sharing. What?
I'm walking.
Walking.
Yeah.
Nice.
At
Well, yeah, you had to
1:20
get up.
in the morning. 1:21 in the morning.
Be careful. You're out pretty late. You shouldn't be
I
walking.
need
You shouldn't be walking
cigarettes.
right at 1:20. Oh yeah, yeah.
I
yeah.
know. I was gonna
I-
go to the convenience store across the street, but they're closed. So I got to walk a ways.
So now you gotta walk like 10 miles. Well, we'll see
No,
how. We'll see how
not that
good.
far. It's about a mile, maybe 2 miles at most.
The same.
I don't
The
even
same
think.
thing
I think
happens.
it's a
The
mile.
same thing. The same thing happens here, Jenny. There's a little store right at the corner of my street. Like it's like 3 doors down, and it closes early. And then when sometimes I go there and it's closed, and I have to like walk like another like mile, half a mile.
Well, no, the one I was gonna walk to, they're usually open all night, but sometimes they can't get somebody to come in there and they'll close it, or their computer system will crash and they'll close it. They've been having a lot of issues with that lately.
Are you ready for this? TV will kill you in here. TV will kill you includes a patent to prove it.
You know, a lot of people have speculated that these cell phone towers, these Gwen towers, these ELF towers, these towers that are absolutely everywhere. And I mean everywhere. They're disguised as trees. They're strapped onto smokestacks. They're all over every single solitary church. And again, they are everywhere. If these are cell phone towers, then why are there so many in a row? Why is it that if you triangulate yourself between cell phone towers, your service doesn't improve? Because these aren't exactly what people think they are whatsoever at all. Now, let me ask you, if we have all these satellites, I mean, what's the current count? 25, 27,000, according to NASA, according to the powers that be. We have satellites absolutely everywhere. Why is it that none of these dishes, none of these transceivers are pointing up? They're all pointing out. All of them, everywhere. That's a fact. Why is it that everyone had to switch from their antenna televisions to the cable boxes? And then why was there a forced swap over to digital? You see what I'm saying? It's because these are weapons. Look at every single invention we've ever brought into our homes that's ever been presented to us. Did it improve anything? Because if it did, the country wouldn't be in the state that it's in. The world wouldn't be in the state that it's in. The fact that these things, I mean, look at this. They are saturating the United States, especially my side of the country. And I think we found the reason for it. And it's pretty straightforward. This is a patent right here for nervous system manipulation by electromagnetic fields from monitors. Now, what does that mean? It means just what it sounds like. Here's a few diagrams from the patent. Do you see this? Does it make any sense now why they need everyone to have the highest resolution possible flat screen in their home? Why is it that that's all the rage? Why is it that they have gone through great pains in keeping people sitting in front of their televisions, laptops, computers, and cell phones? Because every single solitary one of those devices, first of all, is a scrying mirror. Now, what is a scrying mirror? If you follow my channel, you probably have a really good idea. It's quite similar and along the lines of a crystal ball, except it's a black mirror that's used to conjure otherworldly entities, things from other dimensions, things that you're not supposed to communicate with. And yet, that's exactly what we're doing every single time we turn on one of our devices. Does it look familiar? Dream time. Does it look familiar? Do you see any resemblance? because it's exactly what they are. And now this patent number 6506148B2. Actually, it's J2 6506148B2. The abstract of this is psychological effects have been observed in a human subject in response to stimulation of the skin with weak electromagnetic fields that are
It's weird. I didn't mute the sound. Well, it is raining outside though. Was like no more sound in the video? What happened to the rest of the sound? Hold on. Try to reset it. Can you guys hear it? Is it me that's just not hearing it? No sound? You guys hear it? Do you guys hear sound? No, right? The video stopped. There's no more sound.
I'm sorry, I forgot I had myself muted. I was saying that I heard it before. I was hearing it before, but it suddenly went quiet.
Yeah, and the video is still playing. Why did they cut his sound off? That's crazy. It's this video. I've seen this video before. And this is a really good video. And he explains it all. He shows all. I'll have to do it for him. They cut his sound off. I didn't do it. Nervous system manipulation by electrical fields by monitors. Okay, so the government's been doing this for over 60 fucking years. They've been practicing with this shit. Okay. Here's some more diagrams. All right. Period.
Trying to do.
Oh, here we
and
go.
They just
okay, we got the sound back. So the sound comes back
Yep.
here.
All right, I'm gonna mute myself.
All right, it's coming back in the sound will come back. So, you know, maybe the person that put this video up took that part of the sound out because there was something that YouTube wasn't letting them do. It's probably you. I'm blaming it on YouTube censorship. Whoa, that's weird. What is it like dilapidating there? They hate
back and back.
Here we go. Here we go.
The television wasn't invented to entertain people. The television was
That's
their
weird.
first attempt at actually talking to
They
the
blocked
other
that
side.
out. Did you
That's
guys see
exactly
that?
what they were trying
What
to
happened?
do.
Well, just on the screen, it looked like they blurred something out. They fucking cut out like a whole bunch of his speech on this video, and they blurred out a piece of it. This isn't from his channel. I've seen this video before. It wasn't like that. They're hiding something.
And they discovered
Yeah, they
that
probably
could
they
use
probably
it
edited it.
to keep people distracted full time.
I'll
It's
have to get
amazing.
another version
People
of
see
it.
something on television and it's like the words of God right there and then. If the news says it, it's real. Look at what we're facing right now. They are literally conjuring and trying to open the pit, the gates of hell, and
Yeah, it
give
was
all
the
these
sigils,
fallen
wasn't it?
demon spirits and entities a physical body in our reality. The Bible warned
Thank
us
you,
of
Fourth
this,
Wall
and here
Observer.
it goes. But you know what? Thanks to all these televisions, thanks to all this entertainment, thanks to all
Jellyhead.
these scrying mirrors, nobody's paying attention. Do you know why? Do you know why you can't wake them up? Because they can't walk away. If the television told them what I was telling them, it'd be a totally different thing. But they're hypnotized. And I fear they're too far gone. I have a lot of people that come on and speak with me in live streams and so forth and so on. And some of them think everything's going to be okay. Everything will be okay on this planet. Everything will be fine after all hell breaks loose and Armageddon comes to pass. Then afterwards, everything will be great. Make sure you've got yourself squared away. I'll leave all the links in the description, but this is just everything I've been telling you. And now here's the absolute rock solid proof right in front of your face, even with the diagrams. Look how old this is. When's the last time you saw a VCR? In their own words, it says they can do this. Then why?
When's the last time I seen a VCR? I need a VCR so I could play this Forrest Gump tape for everybody. All right. So yeah, I know what he's talking. There is no more VCRs.
There's so many in a row. Why is it that if you triangulate
Wait up. It start over on me? Yeah.
all
It was done.
in the very end?
All right, whatever. That would, I mean, you pretty much figured it out, right? You got it. And then they put some little kids show on. All right, here we go. There's one more thing I want to show you if I can find it. Let me see. And this is just gonna put more icing on the cake. If I can't find the video, I'll just do it myself.
Hey, if you have to read it yourself, that's fine because a couple people were saying that you're a good narrator.
Thank you. Okay, so let me then I'll just do it myself. Okay. Let's see. Who was Hendrikus Loose? Let's see if it brings it up. Yeah, there it is. Hendrikus C. Loose, kook science. Yep, this is it. Okay, you ready? Loose. Loos. This might be it. Hold on. Yep, here we go. Okay, so Hulu. That you know Hulu, the commercials for Hulu, the guy they're like I'll look them up. They're like, we're aliens and we're taking over the world. Well, Hulu was a real person. Hulu was this guy, Hendrikus G. Loose. His name was Hulu. Yeah, his name was Hulu for short. They called him Hulu. That was his nickname. Hendrikus Gaddis Loose was a Dutch-born American research physicist and inventor who, beginning in 1999, patented a series of technology relating to the manipulation of the human nervous system by electromagnetic means. Having formerly worked for an industrial defense-related... Look, here's all his patents, okay? Look at this. November 14th, 1997. Manipulation of nervous systems by electric fields. Apparatus and method for manipulating the nervous system of a subject through afferent nerves, modulated by externally applied weak electric field. The field frequency is to be chosen such as... Look, here's another one. Remote magnetic manipulation, May 2001. Then he has another patent. Nervous system manipulation by magnetic fields for monitors, 2003. Look, this goes way back. Look. He's 1958. The punch method of compressing helium and confining of a plasma, loose, HG. 1959. Some dynamics, problems, and pinch. So this guy's been messing around since, and also he also worked for our government. They hired him. Watch this. If I can find it. All right. Hendrikus. Yep. Hold on. So it's Loos. I almost had it right. All right. Here we go. So who is Hendrikus E.G. Goose? Let's see what Cora has to say about it. They usually seem pretty good with me. Who is Hendrik E.G.? Hendrik E.G. Goose is a physicist who worked as a refiner in fields of plasma physics, quantized Yang-Mills theory, some effects of electromagnetic radiation on brain function, and other subjects. He holds several patents. I was one of his PhD students when he worked at the University of California. Why was related question? Why was the letter G in the? Because it's number 33. All right. Let me get out of here. What do we got here? This is known for only two. No, that ain't him. No, that ain't him.
What's the matter?
No, I'm just looking for the right thing. I'm looking for something specific.
It's muggy, but it feels pretty good otherwise here.
All right, here we go. Watch.
I actually wanted to take a walk earlier, but it was too fucking hot earlier.
Yeah, I like going for walks at night.
And I need cigarettes. I got one cigarette left, and I don't feel like rolling right now. Too aggravated. And so I'm going. I got to go down to this other store, get cigarettes.
Here we go. Let's see what this is. Hendrik G. Loose and Hulus. One of his patents, entitled Nervous System Manipulation by Electromagnetic Fields for Monitors, it details how your emotional state can be changed by modifying the EM electromagnetic fields around you, which electromagnetic devices like TV screens and computer monitors already do. Loose writes, two things must be noted here. Firstly, this can be done subliminally without the consciously noticing it. Secondly, the idea of pulsed RF signals is exactly what smart meters are doing to destroy your health. Pulsed electromagnetic fields are especially dangerous to the human energetic field, and the NWO controllers know it. So, yeah, he was Hulu. He was Hulu. That's what they called him for short. That's his nickname. They named Hulu after him. Hendrik. Let's see what the Wikipedia says. That's not him. Let's see what this one says. Reddit. That is a good question. Real man made up name used as a cover. Whoever he is apparently has been busy. Many different patents have been filed under his name. These include nervous system monitors, subliminal acoustic manipulation of the nervous system. That's the patents right there. My original. That's a good question. A real man made up name uses the cover. Whoever. The name Hendrik does not belong to a person. It is a fictitious name. Perhaps a person working behind his name is Professor Ross Adley, who qualified. I never heard this. I'm not sure about this. But it says he joined the University of California in 1954, later joined the Brain Research Institute in 1961. He mainly studied the effects of ELF and microwaves on the human brain and nervous system. He developed several devices for remote mind control and manipulation of nervous system, which were later patented in U.S. There could be a few other such professionals and scientists who developed the mind control devices under a single fictitious name, Dr. Hendrikus G. Loose. So now they're saying this could be a few different scientists actually working for DARPA or the CIA, so as not to attract the attention of the media or investigators. So it's a fake name of a fictitious group of people that are working for DARPA and the CIA, creating mind control manipulation devices through the television. As per available records, Dr. Hendrikus G. Loose was associated with Plasmodine Corporation during the late 50s. He published an article about Yang Mills Field in 1969, American Physical Societal Journal. He had set up for the shop Fallbrook, California, and developed Laguna Research Department of Human Health. All right. Human Health and Services and Defense Advanced Research Project, DARPA, where he spent most of his time. In 2003, he became the president of QWare Corporation. Dr. Lewis filed for business license. So now he has his own business. He's nothing more than a copy of Cipher Advertising Business. Any search for business suggestions and listings themselves provide little additional data, so you can't really find them. He is also referred to Dr. Henry Luce or Dr. Hank Luce. Since 1978, he has been awarded. He has all these patents. Here we go. 11 patents since 1978. You ready? 11 patents. Apparatus and method for generating instantaneous plasma having ultra-high temperatures. An optical instrument for measurement of particle size distribution. Remote magnetic manipulation of nervous systems. Pulsative manipulation, F nervous systems. Method and apparatus for manipulating nervous systems. Subliminal acoustic manipulation of nervous system. Nervous system manipulation by electromagnetic fields and monitor. All devices are used for mind control projects run by CIA or other intelligence agencies. A group of researchers under the name Dr. H. Luce were actually a group of hired professionals for researching and inventing such devices, which could be developed and used for mass mind control psyops. Behavior modification later by CIA. Yeah, it says source Q. This is from Q. This is some Q information.
Q-tards.
All right. I just want to show you guys one more thing. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it up.
I think Q is AI.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know, but I mean that's just my theory.
I don't pay attention to that shit anymore.
And I think AI is demons.
Oh yeah, definitely. What was I about to? I was about to look up one more thing. Oh yeah.
So that would make Q a false prophet. Not necessarily the false prophet. I think that's already come and gone, but you know.
Yeah.
But
Give me a sec.
I'd say a false prophet.
We're doing pretty good tonight, Jenny. I think we got like 36 people here in the chat. That's not bad. We're all together with all three channels going. The more our channels grow, the bigger our chats are going to get, Jenny. If we keep doing this, in like another month, we're going to be huge. It's going to be amazing. There's going to be hundreds of people in our chats. It's going to get good. We just got to keep it up. We can't
Exciting times. Exciting times.
We can't let them come in and ruin us. We got to just keep it going.
Right. Fuck the fucking fuckers, right?
Fuck the fucking fuckers. We got to do our own thing. We got this.
These are exciting times to be part of. I mean, the fact that we're living in these days, like at the end of all things, like, oh my goodness, it's the best apocalypse ever.
Yeah. I'll put that up. We have it, but I can't.
Yeah, put it up. Yeah.
Hold on. I want to find. I'm on the trail of something, Jenny. I was looking for. I don't want.
Yeah, that's fine.
Give me a second. We'll have fun in a little while. I just want to get through this. Yeah. We're almost done with what I needed to do. Now, what was I about to do? Oh yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'm getting a workout right now. It's so fucking humid out here. You can walk a fish on a leash.
Okay, you guys ready? So, all right. So, I didn't find the actual piece of paper that says Hendrikus Lewis was nicknamed Hulu, but I've seen it. It's out there. Trust me. That was his nickname when he worked for DARPA. They called him Hulu. Okay, and he wasn't even a real person. Okay, just take my word for it. But I can find it if you want. I'll look for it.
I trust you.
So do you guys remember what the Hulu commercials were really like with Alec Baldwin? And they had a few other ones too, but check this out.
Can't remember.
All right. Here's one. Just pay attention to what he's saying. This is when they put the truth right in front of your face and they basically like make a joke about it. Like they do it jokingly, but they're telling you the truth. Watch. What do they call it? The externalization of the hierarchy? Isn't that what it's called? Yeah.
Yes.
It's basically, yeah, that's what this is. That's what they're doing.
Hello, Earth. I'm Alec Baldwin, TV star. You know, they say TV will rot your brain. That's absurd.
So they're basically like,
I remember this.
TV's not going to rot your brain. Hold on.
TV
I
only
remember this
softens
now.
the brain.
Just keep in mind while you're watching this, Hulu is the guy that developed mind control through the television, manipulation through airwaves, all that shit, plasma shit for the government, for DARPA since the 60s.
Anna,
I remember thinking, what the fuck, when I saw this video, when I saw this commercial.
beam TV directly to your portable computing devices, giving you more of the cerebral gelatinizing shows you want anytime, anywhere, for free. Mushy mush. And the best part is there's nothing you can do to stop it. I mean, what are you going to do? Turn off your TV and your computer?
You know what I mean? It's like look, they're making fun of us. They're getting us through the TV and the computer. He's like, what are you gonna do? Turn your TV and the computer off? You see what he was doing to the dude's brain?
They're fucking laughing at us. They can keep on laughing. We'll see who gets the last fucking laugh.
Oops. I think I'm drooling a little. Because we're aliens. And that's how we roll.
You see? We're aliens and that's how we roll. Hulu.
They won't be laughing. They won't be laughing when God cuts them down.
And look, Hulu, an evil plot to destroy the world. Enjoy. You see? That was their name. You think they're fucking around? It's an evil plot to destroy the world, dude.
They tell you the truth, like with jokes. They make it a joke. When they tell you the truth, they make it a joke so that you'll laugh. And if you laugh, you won't believe that they're being serious. You'll think they're just being sarcastic or funny.
Let's see what the next one does. There was a bunch of them. It wasn't just one commercial. They were doing. All right, look at this. Crazy Hulu commercials, all 4. All right, here's 4.
Oh, like that one with the Robitussin commercial where he says, "Oh yeah, and the Earth is flat."
You seen it? You seen it? I never seen that.
There was a Robitussin commercial where he says he wasn't believing what the guy was saying, and he says, "Yeah, and the Earth is flat." And then they got this visualization of falling off the edge or something, mocking. I know they thought that was fucking funny. Ain't nothing funny about that shit.
This one is Hulu.
They just morons. Oh shit. Oh. I wore the wrong shoes.
Hello, Earth. I'm Alec
one that
Baldwin,
we just watched.
TV star. You know, they say TV will rot your brain. That's absurd. TV only softens the brain like a ripe banana to take it all the way. We've created Hulu. Hulu beams TV directly to your portable computing devices, giving you more of the cerebral gelatinizing shows you want anytime, anywhere, for free. Mushy mush. And the best part is there's nothing you can do to stop it. I mean, what are you going to do? Turn off your TV and your computer? Once your brains are reduced to a cottage cheese like mush, we'll scoop them out with a melon bowler and gobble them right on up. Oops. I think I'm drooling a little. Because we're aliens. And that's how we roll. Hulu, an evil plot to destroy the world. Enjoy.
Laugh it up, assholes.
That's crazy.
Enjoy.
All right,
because y'all ain't gonna be laughing when it's all over with.
Hello, Earth. I'm Eliza Joseph of the news.
Hold on. I never seen this one.
Insane action that'll keep your eyes glued and your brain rotting, as your high school teacher used to say. And to speed things up, we created Hulu. Hulu beams so many free shows right to your computer. It'll simmer your head meat down to a bubbling, brainy fondue. Useless to you.
Wait up. It'll simmer your head meat down to a, what did she say? A fondue? The
Yeah.
It's
What
just
the fuck?
us. Because we're aliens. That's kind of our
Look, look at her tongue. She's a reptilian. She's like, we're aliens. That's kind of our thing. And she's got the reptilian tongue.
Destroy the world. Enjoy.
7.
Greetings, Earth friends. I'm Seth MacFarlane. You know, the next time someone says TV rots your brain, laugh. Laugh hard.
That laughter will force our televised intoxicants deep into your cerebellum, slowly rotting it into a quivering blob of tapioca.
Yeah, and to finish it off, we got Hulu. Hulu blasts enough free TV to your lappity-tappity boxes
To turn your chunky gray matter into creamy goo matter. Giggity. Giggity goo.
because we're aliens. And that's our game.
Pushing the alien agenda, ain't they?
Enjoy.
Well, yeah. Or could or they just mean that they're not aliens. They could be thought like they're demons.
Come here.
Aliens
Time for a little
are
pump the dentist meeting. Your parents were right. Your teachers were right. Even that creepy tight brown shorts was right. TV is slowly rotting your brain and turning it into a slimy, gooey, mushy blob of pudding.
He's like, they're right. They're right. TV is rotting your brain. They're telling you, turn it into a fucking mushy, globby piece of shit.
And there's nothing you can do about it. See? I just told you what was happening, and you're still watching TV. Amazing. But this whole slowly part is getting to be a real problem. Well, guess what? Hulu. We built Hulu to pump thousands of hours of free TV right into the one screen you drag around everywhere. And
thousands of hours, more like over 60 years worth of fucking research that they did.
now I need you to take your stubby little human fingers and hit this button on Hulu. Then you can share those TV shows in your bliggity blogs and your faces and your Tweety pages for all your bookwormy anti-boob tubey friends. So here's the deal. Help us turn their cultured skull beef down to the aforementioned pudding, and we'll slurp out yours last. Eh? Yeah. Because we're aliens.
An evil plot to destroy the world. Enjoy. Hello again. I'm Alec Baldwin here at Hulu with some exciting news. Now that we're beaming TV shows to your lab-based computing boxes for free, 24/7, they're finally rotting your brains, just like Mom promised they would. So keep watching. The sooner your brains have percolated into bubbly, cheesy goo, the sooner we can slurp them through your ear canals and pass them through our lower intestines. Because that's what we do. Hulu, an evil plot to destroy the
This is the
world.
last
Enjoy.
one. This is the last one. Did your head explode? Yeah. Thank you. So they put all the Hulu commercials together, so I don't have to look for any more. Actually, I like that. Ultra Loaded Killer. I'm subscribing to you. Oh, I guess not. It went away too quick. Next time. Better luck next time. Better luck next time. All right. So let me come back for a second. So what do you guys think about that? Where are we at? 2 hours and 22. What do we got? Who else do we got here now? Let's give the chat a shout out. What happened to Sinsman? He's probably tired. Maybe he'll be back. Mad Pie Man. I'll send you the link, David, but I don't have your email. I had your email. Email me. And I'll email it back to you. I really don't want to put the link out, dude. I'll let you on, but I don't want to put the link out. Actually, I'll put the link out. I think there's enough people here. The people that I see here are all right tonight. I can tell. I'll put it out, David M. Give me a second. Yeah. All right. You guys can come on and join us. Anyone who wants to come on. We don't have a bad group. I got rid of the assholes last night. Yeah. You notice they ain't here tonight, right? All right. So invite. There's no assholes are here tonight.
hip-hop. The CIA still wanna kill me. They wanna drag me in the courtroom and find me guilty because I reign in blood. I'm the master of puppets that's pulling your strings and my brain is bugged. You chumps are ruled enough. I'll put you to death like Chuck Schuldiner. Among the living like anthrax. My thugs deliver, dog. Now who's crying? Peace sells, but who's buying? Crucified like a messiah in the fire dying. This song is K-Rock, I stay hot. Like Gene Simmons in 76 at the Garden. Retarded, I'm on it. Started to write your obituary. Slowly rewind, smoking pot. Woke up this morning and spoke to God. He told me the world's over. Worldwide nuclear assault. Circle of tyrants bring the Celtic frost. Gangsta rappers and all types of guns. Religious fanatics to rifle us with platinum albums. The path that travels like a dragon shadow. Invisible to CIA camera angles. They got a file on every rap group. They killed the last man who had proof. They after me for information that I have too. I'm paranoid, tell me what the fuck they asked you. You fuck around with me and I'ma have to blast you. The CIA trying to kill me, we bad news. Get the fuck up out my way, then I pass through. I'm paranoid, tell me what the fuck they asked you. You fuck around with me and I'ma have to blast you. The CIA trying to kill me, we bad news. Fuck around with non-fiction, that's a bad move. Symbolism, socialism, live life to the fullest. If they try to take mine, then I'ma wave the line and pull it. My patience is running thin, spy agents coming in, trying to lock me down. For now I have to hide the gun again. It's punishment, courts and prisons, the cross and Christians. I know the difference between reality and false religion. My thoughts and vision, freedom and peace, but the hood still breed beats and people bleed in the street. We got AIDS and cancer, teenagers crashing buildings with planes in Tampa. I can't explain the answer, I can only stand for what I believe. Family, friends, health, wealth, good food, pussy and trees. I'll be the one to make a fist and raise it. Sober or wasted, the basics. Always stand the bullshit that you face with. The water's laced with chemicals, you can taste it. Leaves you brain sick, angry and full of hatred. Like nobody likes you, now you become spiteful. Self-hate is frightful, look at the face of Michael. I fight you for justice, freedom and equality. These creeps keep following me. I'm paranoid, tell me what the fuck they asked you. You fuck around with me and I'ma have to blast you. The CIA trying to kill me, we bad news. Get the fuck up out my way when I pass through. I'm paranoid, tell me what the fuck they asked you. You fuck around with me and I'ma have to blast you. The CIA trying to kill me, we bad news. Fuck around with non-fiction, that's a bad move. I'm a survivalist, they said I should have been dead over a year ago with a barcode on my head. God knows my intent. Thug hummers with dubs, drunk with guns, drunk on drugs. Mosh pits, popper collars, keep it crunk in the club. Bustin' for fun, Canarsie to Spain. Pumping carcass, park in the rain. I see you faggots barking the name. Fake fame, you get your wig sprayed, your images played. Stop keeping the gully, cut the Sam Kinison braid. Keep your song sweet with light verses, like tight virgins out in LA. I'm up in hot tubs with night nurses, X'd out, sniff the white pony, ceremony open shit. See me for the smoke, nervous system full of opiates. MDA, shoot voids like NBA. Bloody advance on firearms, I got 10 to play. Catch a facelift, degrade makeshift, face decay. Surveillance rape with broomsticks, they got tapes for days. State of the world address, NY, some killers for sport. Home of the shit talk, crack houses, prison and chalk. Blows against the system, Pentagon smash, windows inside a victim. Symptoms of the universe, it's Earth. I'm paranoid, tell me what the fuck they asked you. You fuck around with me and I'ma have to blast you. The CIA trying to kill me, we bad news. Get the fuck up out my way when I pass through. I'm paranoid, tell me what the fuck they asked you. You fuck around with me and I'ma have to blast you. The CIA trying to kill me, we bad news. Fuck around with non-fiction, that's a bad move.
You slept.
self-destruct system has been activated. Option to override self-destruct expires in 10 minutes.
Bow wow run, he's my mighty puppy. Sir bow wow run, he's my mighty puppy. Sir bow wow run, he's my mighty puppy. Sir bow wow. Mud. Wait.
What are we gonna do tonight, Singe Man?
The same thing we do every night, Boston Ray. Try to take over the world.
We are learning new details tonight about suspected directed energy microwave attacks targeting CIA officers and top national security officials. We first started hearing about them, and we told you about them here on Special Report in 2016, shortly after then President Obama opened the embassy in Havana, Cuba. National security correspondent Jennifer Griffin at the Pentagon has the latest tonight about a suspected attack here at home.
U.S. officials say there are now 130 suspected victims, mostly CIA operatives and U.S. diplomats being treated for brain injuries, debilitating headaches, and vertigo, the targets they believe of a directed energy microwave weapon.
There's a mysterious direct energy weapon that is being used, and it is causing, in some cases, permanent traumatic brain injury.
New indications suggest the incidents go as far back as 1996. Two individuals working on the NSC believe they were targeted in 2019 and in 2020, just after the election. One was near the White House and one was walking her dog. The Russians have been working on mobile microwave weapons for years.
We have to get more information, and we got to tell the public what's going on.
The U.S. Air Force and tech firm Epirus have developed a mobile high-energy microwave weapon to bring down drones. Epirus is also working on a miniature variant of the weapon that can be easily transported on a pickup truck. This is the type of technology that might be targeting American diplomats.
Russia certainly has the means and the motive to conduct these attacks. I mean, there's some evidence out there that certainly points to Vladimir Putin, the KGB operative in the Kremlin, being responsible.
The only victim so far to come forward, former CIA head of the Europe desk, Mark Polymeropoulos, was targeted while visiting Moscow 4 years ago and forced to retire.
It's pretty insidious because it also doesn't leave any kind of, open scars or wounds.
Mark lobbied for treatment at Walter Reed's National Center for the Intrepid. As part of his therapy, he painted this mask of a Superman cape with a broken CIA shield with an arrow through it to symbolize the moral injury he felt when at first he was not believed by the CIA.
The CIA is now taking the issue seriously, but without the actual weapon, U.S. officials don't know who to blame and how to stop these alleged attacks. Brett?
Jennifer Griffin at the Pentagon. Jennifer, thank you. We'll continue to follow this one.
Partain is not trying to tune in his favorite radio station. He's listening to what could be. Partain is not trying to tune in his favorite radio station. He's listening to what could be the enemy planning an attack.
Trying to see if we can collect any unencrypted comms and signals going on right now.
Sergeant Partain and soldiers from Combined Task Force Dragoon are providing security and overwatch for a convoy of friendly forces passing through this small village in Kandahar province. He is part of a low-level voice intercept team looking for enemy communication signals.
Well, the regular scenario is we go out. I have an interpreter with me. I don't speak Pashto, so I listen for any comms that come up. I ask him to interpret it for me. If it's any kind of code words or communications of interest, I'll definitely jot it down, pass that information up to whoever's in charge of the patrol.
Being able to intercept enemy communications makes a difference and allows troops on the ground to have the advantage on the battlefield.
It's crucial because as 11 Bravo, there's only so much I can do. If we don't use our enablers, then we're just making ourselves weaker for not only the operations that we're doing currently, but future operations for us, our Afghan uniformed police, our Afghan local police, and the ANA that we work with.
Well, us as an enabler, I think we're pretty important. We're able to, the biggest thing is save lives through being a really effective early warning system. Most enemy attacks are coordinated somehow through communications. And if we can get a heads up on those communications, we can actually end up reacting faster and more being proactive instead of reactive to an enemy attack.
I'm Army Staff Sergeant Jose Ibarra, Kandahar Province, Afghanistan.
That is heavy duty. Heavy duty. Yeah. Private property. Well, what happens, see my private property right now. It's going through my body. Yeah. So, look at that. Wow. Brother.
Do we want to hear you get loud for non-fiction? Philadelphia, this feels great. Feels like 98, 2015. Escape from New York, but I be on some brutal bullshit. I pull clips as fast as I dose drinks with dope kids. Tommy Lee called, he said the coke's arriving in 6. Got my name all in your mouth like the live on the brick. Click me on the tube, chain swinging down on my shoes. Light up the room, African boom, sparking and zoom. The ciphers are rock, the type of wings, rifles and bombs, spiteful. Things get left shaking like Michael J. Fox. I'm the AIDS infected needle acupuncture. Gangster and hustler, murderer and kidnapping suspect. Barbarin dusthead. From blood red to drip blue, my shit's too colorful. Running through with 100 who's a maniac. If a bitch like that suck good, she's a brainiac. Buzz up in their mouthpiece, see how they react. Take it back like an instant replay. Living the PJs, watching my Uncle Freebase. Analyzing the anguish on a bee's face. I learned to love my cheese lace. The way the PCB tastes, the way it make me see things. Old school like spot bills and sheepskin. As I rock, cause I'm rocking iceberg jeans and tits. Think of where I'm gonna be in 2007. Either a house in the Hamptons or a house in heaven. I'll be chilling on the beach in the south of Venice. Horberg and the president, I'm a Channel 7. What? No fiction. Unadulterated. MC. What? No fiction. Unadulterated. I'll be flipping till I die, don't even question it. Nice, not fruit dice. Lay down in the corners, we shoot dice. It's like summertime in New York. Jeans, shorts, Tim's, Nubucks, tank tops and koofies. Groupies acting loosely. Hoopy in the black drop, the cat hot, the cat pop. Puffing the stove and spitting snapshots. Try to live, be the good. Drop to it, handle biz. On the crib, do my shit. Hit the street, that's how it is. Rockstar talk about rocking the bike. My shit's hot like the rock of feet dropping a pipe. These cats is idiots. With rap so pussy, they can't serious. I'm serious. My life is like a drug experience. A porno movie with no plot. And I'm the only guy in it. Life is a video with Kobe time. Time bitches. Ill Bill. Rap Crusader. Chillin' in the black navigator. Cados in the Pennsylvania. What? No fiction, unadulterated. MCs. Rest in peace, Sean Price. Thanks for coming out. Wow. Word up. Philly, thank you. First show. Sean Price, rest in peace. Thank you, brother. Shout outs to Will Smith right here. Not talking about the one from Jazzy Jeopardy. Thank you, Will, for all the support. Shout out. Philly, this is live. The first 20 years anniversary. Nonfiction. A lot of people thought even after 10 years that this wouldn't happen. And then we started recollecting and we started coming together, brainstorming. We did a Canadian tour, but this is the first show in the States that we're doing a full show in over 10 years. Philadelphia, brotherly love. Once again. So once again, we got DJ Eclipse, Gore-Tex Elohim, Ill Bill, Sabak Red. Some people out here just came to the show, have some drinks. They may not know who we are. The group is Nonfiction. And if you don't know how it's spelled, it's the N-O-N-P-H-I-S-I-O-N. It's the N-O-N-P-H-I-O-N. It's the N-O-N-P-H-I-S-I-O-N. It's the N-O-N-P-H-I-O-N. What is that spell? Nonfiction, my friend. The future is now. Nuclear shower, y'all. Powerball. I devour all buildings collapse. Towers fall, killers forget. Look at the town of war, start the war. You talking longer, just riding on dinosaurs. Dinosaurs beat the Bibles over. We related your travel culture. Who designed a DNA structure? Genetic functions who invaded the laboratory. The cause construction. It was a combustion. Big Bang. Big Bang is the spit slang. Be the truth. Not the King James version. They teach in school. Jesus knew he was thugged out too. Or bugged out through a loose cannon. In my future, we use that. The positive explosions. I spit like Muhammad and Moses. God is focused. So take consequences. My mind is ferocious. I spit for gangsters and maniacs and the non-diagnosis. It's ill reality's like psychosis. It's the N-O-N-P-H-I-O-N. It's the N-O-N-P-I-O-N. It's the N-O-N-P-H-I-O-N. It's the N-O-N-P-H-I-S-I-O-N. What does that spell? The spell's nonfiction, my friend. A brave new world, enslaved from all bars of men. Bars of phlegm, so therapeutic, it's part of the end. The way I spit pain, it's hard to pretend. Hard to get pen. Sticking up bellies for quick chips and starving again. I'm marketing plan, guarantees I'll be parking a bed. My words are like carcinogens, we'll be starting the trend. I sharpen the edge with 16 bars to a head. Your arm, leg, arm, head, God as I share. Not fiction, extraterrestrial, we marches with tears. Fathers are dead, we out war with the dogs and the feds. Up on how we sparking the stem with the positive grid. They pump shots, it's barely Campbell ammo with the carbon. I don't exist, close the garage, I leave the door on. Amen, suicide watchers, stay paid. Street trilogy, one love, I'll see you again. It's the N-O-N-P. I-O-N. It's the N-O-N-P-H-I-S-I-O-N. It's the N-O-N-P-I-O-N. It's the N-O-N-P-I-O-N. It's the N-O-N-P-I-O-N. It's the N-O-N-P-I-O-N. Thank you.
Rest in peace, PH. Rest in peace, PH. Woo! Let's love life, man. Let's enjoy this shit. Drop it, Eclipse. Sleepwalkers. Oh, sleepwalkers, sleepwalkers. Oh, sleepwalkers, sleepwalkers. Feel inferior. Oh, sleepwalkers, sleepwalkers. Sleepwalkers, sleepwalkers. Sleepwalkers, sleepwalkers. Tricked by the devil to feel inferior. I walk through channels and got flash internet cat. Syntax error, my attaché face carry terror. Battle of the second all-star game. I'm coming at you like a hacker in a Dujabon's brain. Jordan on my team. There's no justice. Carry the clip of these one clip. This one bitch is fun with my dick. No much is fuck trip. I'm too righteous. Leave your life as a crack priceless. We blast cyphers. And like the raps aside conflicts. We scientists. The real men in black. Difference of wag. Need like 10 guys to fuck on rap. Now where the fuck my thugs at? I stop the pork. Got your hand ready to pull the damage control. Your label's the pimp and you're the average hoe. We know fiction space pirates. Go erase virus. Slave tyrants. Pick up and inject them with AIDS virus. Display violence like television pilots. Raise your eyelids. Now wake the fuck up like fire truck sirens. Sleepwalkers. 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 Tricked by the devil to feel inferior. Sleepwalkers. Sleepwalkers. Wake up. Sleepwalkers. Sleepwalkers. Wake up. Sleepwalkers. Sleepwalkers. Wake up. Tricked by the devil to feel inferior. Who's gonna wear the number when time ends? It's world slaughter. Fucking I'm out to survive, raising my son and daughter. Start your crib like I'm a lifer in Comstock. You force kids, pigs bleed thick with actual wit. That's why we shooting cops. The dollar democratic Yoda. Cruise missiles essential hot flesh becomes a roller. Shelter fake, we dip the war paint. Secret handshakes. We on the beat, who watch them elevate. We off the airbags. My bookcase is gone, leaving y'all scarred. Tour plans pulling your card. It seems odd, like street bands playing the wrong notes. Blow up the cab stand, fucking my keys. 40K to a ghost, San Salvador style. How we slaying their throats. It only takes every second to discover my quotes. Something holy like this, grenade print, fatigue shit. Abraham's plan, back could be fam. Don't get ripped. Sleepwalkers. Sleepwalkers. Taking you on a journey. Philadelphia has always been like our second home, right across the water. How many people really keep it like 1,000, right? Been listening to nonfiction since the days of Sleepwalkers, right? Since the days when MC Search was still in the group with Legacy and No Tomorrow. Since the days when we was talking about government issues, social justice, politics, and the fact that we are experiencing even today the effects of Reaganomics and the Reagan era, right? And the fact that we're doing, and if you haven't, that's okay. It means you're just getting put onto us. But the fact that you're here is a testament to your ability to do that shit. So we did this joint right here. Let's see if you remember this shit. Oh! Let's see if the real put your hands up here like this gonna rock with us right now. It's called I Shot Reagan. Let's go. Yeah, I shot Reagan. Fuck a pagan. They pull off the whip and knock a bacon. Who the fuck is Carl Sagan? I'm the safest nigga ill. I reckon the translation navigator. Reaches thoughts, make you think we chill. We fresh and make a flag. Shut the devil down like we in Baghdad. It's like the hostage. Somebody pops up in a grab bag. Watch the gun blast when you get just off for death. The president's been shot. Somebody notify the press. It's all Reaganomics, warfare, weapons and drugs. The government is stuck. That's why the leader called the slum. Handle your business. We're writing Yiddish on your wish list. My mind's the sickest. Down the devils on my shit. Yeah, I shot Reagan. Fuck a bacon. Ain't pull out for whipping out the bacon. Who the fuck is Carl Sagan? Yeah, I shot Reagan. Fuck a bacon. Ain't pull out for whipping out the bacon. Who the fuck is Carl Sagan? Super secret surveillance assailants. Hebrews and Kansas wrap you up with bandage. Mummified stitch. Weapons of verdict. Like trucks and bombs call for dead tight. You can submit sword. Russian roulette with bloody headband. Christopher Walken type. Deer Hunter. Ports unknown. Rocking the Jew throne like Solomon. I killed your congressman with 2 souls. That's in the fucking country. Israeli camel dress. Ghetto gorillas, religious Catholic thinking bunches. My soul is set, treks through our wax like stand hits. If I vestibule bang on my chest, come and challenge your battle, get stole for. Don't be sore. God ultimately saves souls who voted was pure. Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you're ready to rock in all fiction tonight, somebody say, yeah. I shot Reagan, Reagan, fuck Reagan, they falafel with monopoly. Who the fuck is Carl Sagan? Yeah, I shot Reagan, fuck Reagan, they falafel with monopoly. Who the fuck is Carl Sagan? We Elohim, hailing your brain in my cranium. They locked me in a sanitarium behind walls of titanium. 51 forbidden classified spy area. Doctors from Nigeria, Lebanon and Syria, South Bronx. I walk through airlocks and airlocks. Disengage the doorways at the time, breaking summer. Number 13, the earth scene, the first gleam of light beyond humanoid existence. Light year existences. I navigate from the fabric of space in this race against time. Camping the message backwards to the phone line. Control mind. Through alien gun and alien technocracy. We have a jump inside the principles and prophecies. My species shapeshift, take on the form of an earthling. If I fail to return back home, Lord the King. Leader reinforcements, program the teleport coordinates. My place of origin, the thought is what begin your voyage into mystery. Strange universal, strange history. Yeah, I'm such a fucking president. You know my scheme. I'm from the enemy, yet we know fiction. Fiction. Positive and negative because the world's a contradiction. Yeah, I shout Reagan, fuck a pagan. They come out with Monaco pagan. Who the fuck is Carl Sagan? Yeah, I shout Reagan, fuck a pagan. They come out with Monaco pagan. Who the fuck is Carl Sagan? Yeah, I shot Reagan, fuck a pagan. They falafel with Monaco pagan. Who the fuck is Carl Sagan? We were influenced by a lot of groups coming up. A lot of groups. One group particularly that all of us were influenced, and I'm sure most of you have with as well. It's kind of like a tribute, but yet a song we did called Refuse to Lose. I wild out on this shit. I was a huge PE fan. Drop it. Pump your fist, come on, pump your fist, come on, pump your fist, come on, Philly, pump your fist, come on. Remember S1W? They were killing this shit. Our favorite flame. Yeah, boy. I used to watch that shit. Love Public Enemy. Inspired. Philly. I got so much trouble. I got so much trouble on my mind. Refuse to lose. Here's your ticket. Non-fiction gets wicked. I got so much trouble on my mind. Refuse to lose. I got so much trouble on my mind. Refuse to lose. I got so much trouble on my mind. Refuse to lose. I got so much trouble on my mind. Refuse to lose. Here's your ticket. Ain't nothing more sick than terror. I walk the path of righteous, evil but foul like Joe Deverton. The clock awoke me. It was like 6:15. Got out of bed depressed, hoping the kids talked about real non-fiction. If you ain't down with us, then you a victim. We stay tight like killers up north, they do religion. The ghetto's hell filled with bad luck and poor deeds. Possible greed throughout the projects, others with blood weeds. The dance like Sam Jackson for rocks. Name in the house. Camouflage sheep with the sensitized devils with red dots. I take my shems on to keep my teeth close to Mexican borders. With no pause of fallout stands, ghetto supporters. I got so much trouble on my mind. Refuse to lose. I got so much trouble on my mind. Refuse to lose. I got so much trouble on my mind. Refuse to lose. I got so much trouble on my mind. Refuse to lose. My Bible tower serenade displays the worldly terror devils made. Spread the plague of AIDS to Medicaid. And then they pray to God if they to go. Take a blood and bargain scrolls. Gold broken skulls on top of rolls of protocols. Hold on the world's never defended. I stay level headed. Bodies other kinds are way too stupid to I doubt they'll ever get it. You can't change somebody ignorant that wants to be like that. It's like you toxic someone who's got coke or wants to smoking crack. Shit, what? Unemployed and paranoia, stricken, post-stricken. Sticking these normally peaceful people in cop kicking situations. We escape police station interrogation. Our slaying causes organization and destroy the nation. I got the trauma check. I'll fuck you up like you went chicken box and got your ass loaded up for run attack. Twisted the bliss of hot dog fiction cataclysm. Shattering your vision like I got busting at your children. I got so much trouble on my mind. Refuse to lose. I got so much trouble on my mind. Refuse to lose. I got so much trouble on my mind. Refuse to lose. I got so much trouble on my mind. Refuse to lose. I've got compulsive disorder. So many people saw a snap. It's like I died and came back to take the presence of a rat. See the streets that I walk, filled with garbage and trash. I like the funds and holding on to rob the massive petty cash. When I was 10, I used to buy liquor with no ID. Thinking back subliminally, the stock clerk was trying to kill me. I was born in Puerto Rico, raised in Brooklyn, Gravesend. Forced to be a man before even man became man. Welfare, food stamps, poor shit, it made me sick. Watching dealers on my suit making new holding their dick. I hated Eddie Murphy. Used to wish that he would quit it. Well, then you ain't got no ice cream shit, son. I lived it. Forbid to be the winter cold forth. Street wars. So the cops straight the block to put the guards on all fours. 15. I was addicted to weed and nicotine. Hip hop, lots of pussy and leaves with straight seeds. Rough skip, chest king, doing things with my heart. I learned the pressure line within the whole structure of the court. I got bars. The JD card was bizarre. Started building with the force. He put me on and I was gone. Trying to eat from the place on the gate. I realized that the window to the soul be directly in the eye. On the warpath, I study astrology and math. The equator symbolic for how they split us up in half. Put bombs in outer space to violating our rights. The cops who shove sticks and asses at crown heights. The kids being raped, ain't on with no taste. Class isn't to race the buck 50 on your face, man. I got so much trouble on my mind. Refuse to lose. I got so much trouble on my mind. Refuse to lose. I got so much trouble on my mind. Refuse to lose. I got so much trouble on my mind. Refuse to lose. DJ Cliff. Say go Eclipse, go Eclipse, go. Refuse to lose. Say go Eclipse, go Eclipse, go. Lose. To lose. To lose. To I got so much trouble on my mind. Shout out to Stress. I heard Stress is in the building. Oh, Philly. Woo! We're going to take you back a little bit. How many Sean Price fans in the house? Oh. Word. You know, that's why we did this song. This was like the first single we put out. It was Legacy and the B-side. We're going to drop it like this. Let's take you back a little bit. We're on a journey right now. So y'all with us, yes or no? Y'all with us on this journey? Y'all dealing with militant goons. Necro on the track. We're going to rock it like this. I stash the syllables under my underroom. Fuck them other crews. I got 100 goons blessing you with punctuals. Nothing remains. 1999, the world changed. Now it's same. The devil leaves the righteous man's name. But the brain function reincarnate. Reproduction, revolution, assassination, and execution. Collision. Assassinate by religion, protection, politicians. Devil decisions, populate prisons. Resisting arrest. Officer investigate my space. Industrial strength flashlight, bash me in my face. This police state, motivate, drug market maneuvers, cat shooters. Visionary military computer operation specialist. My intelligence breeds malevolence. I'm bragging about the family inheritance. No evidence. Gunshots like 3 blasts. Tipping out the back with the jet black ski mask. Can't identify who we. You can't see jungle invisibility. We have a bunch of crowds. I'm army. Entering Indian territory. 1825 day story. Everywhere I go, 5-0 wanna follow. Every time I flow, it's like there's no tomorrow. I can bring happiness or I can bring sorrow. You don't wanna mess around, there's no tomorrow. Everywhere I go, 5-0 wanna follow. Every time I go, it's like there's no tomorrow. I can bring happiness or I can bring sorrow. You don't wanna mess around, there's no tomorrow. Canarsie, you dealing with militant goons. Brave Jan, BK in the house. BK, Area 51. Rest in peace, Sean P. It's Abraham bagging grams on the beach in France. Militia dancing, my titty Cicero stands. Exaggerated, an overblown grimace like the technique of Sugar Ray's left hook. Born to menace, Muhammad Christ. Brooklyn's baddest on the streets. Let's beats with treats, strictly prom beats for all my beats. Now vision, incredible goons bringing the legacy. Shit's realer than actresses rocking double vasectomies. I keep it with me like Canarsie Artie. Quick to stick a party, intoxicated from the party. Real shit, legit like pigs who carry biscuits. Intrinsic, like you call the eye over brisket. Don't risk it, like Orion before I gave up. Upstate rats get buried on 2.5 acres. Equipped with alarm plus my alibi's designed to jerk. Housing officials and feds looking for tech nines. I've been through more shit than Rocky Dennis. A break knocks blemish. You'll see some rhymes get replenished. Back in Iceland, we handy with the gadgets. Crime rated like Javits and snorting cameras on Sabbath. Keep it fucking like Thomas, Waco and praying devastation. With 60 X's for my nation. Everywhere I go, 5-0 wanna follow. Every time I flow, it's like there's no tomorrow. I can bring happiness or I can bring sorrow. You don't wanna mess around, there's no tomorrow. Everywhere I go, 5-0 wanna follow. Every time I flow, it's like there's no tomorrow. I can bring happiness or I can bring sorrow. You don't wanna mess around, there's no tomorrow. Tomorrow. Philly, 365 days a year, we preoccupy ourselves to find life's true meaning. We're not promised tomorrow. Rest in peace, PH, Sean P, and anybody who you lost. Check it. Uncle Howard, I'm from a place where some mothers sell their babies for crack. Where young cats baguette shoot and never look back. I'm from where whites sit with the whites, and blacks sit with the blacks. But somehow we unite through this culture of rap. I'm from Brooklyn, birth of the Dodgers, Russian massages. Where thugs bust guns and sons are raised without their fathers. We do away with has-beens, rock the latest fashions. The rules never right. You wanna know? Well, who's asking? It's 7 habits of highly effective MCs. Y'all is pussy rap. My speech made you weak in the knees. But talking shit, we straight from the streets. Reaction oriented where we scream and kill corrupt police. I read books, reap intelligence to compromise my bad looks. I roam with guard bodies and crooks. But when I rest my head at night, I'm happy that I made it. Cause someone can take your life for you, your friends, or your neighbors. Whether you police or a thug on the street, whether you look for beef or you living in peace, whether you back down or you stand strong, bold. Yo, we never know what tomorrow gonna hold. Sing it, Bob. Put up in the air like this. But we're not promised tomorrow. We can pass away. Say goodbye to yesterday. Y'all don't want me to sing this on my own. Come on, sing it, Bob. But we're not promised tomorrow. You can pass away. Say goodbye to yesterday. See the me and you in this world, cause I be trying to cope. I'm looking for answers, but still I'm coming up broke. They supply the red top, smack the guns in the cold. Who shot Lennon and Malcolm X? One in his road. See, I'm an old soul and old, but probably young as a poet. Reincarnated as a prophet to a symbol of hope. I move through the project's lights, rhythm and smoke. Hit him with quotes. Somebody said religion is a joke. Buried my man at 18, the cancer took him in months. He died before he lived, and once gone, I felt touch. My old earth followed in 91, 6 months apart. Project stress and blackouts and walks in the park. People change, cause when I look back, I feel strange. Once more flicks, our days don't return to the page. I can't look back. We learn to live with hate, respect. A tale from the heart prevail through the pain and regret. Whether you police or a thug in the streets, whether you look for beef or you live in peace, whether you back down or you stand strong, bold. Yo, we never know what tomorrow gonna hold. We can live today, but we're not promised tomorrow. We can pass away, say goodbye to you. If you know it, sing it, please. We can live today, but we're not promised tomorrow. We can pass away, say goodbye to yesterday. Yeah, thank you. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Uncle Howie, rest in peace. Pumpkinhead, rest in peace. Shaw Price, rest in peace. My mom, rest in peace. Word. When I say ill, y'all say Bill. Ill. Ill. When I say Colt, y'all say leader. Colt. Colt. When I say ill, y'all say Bill. Are y'all ready? When I say Colt, y'all say leader. Colt. Colt. When I say ill, y'all say Bill. Ill. Ill. Look, Colt leader, the warmonger. I'm with 4 high-powered barometers. I visited Andromeda, the human cloner, that donate to my fan organ donor. The moment donor records is over the coroner. The cold leader, the zone leader, the skull and bones bleeder, the crow eater, the soul eater, the toe breeder, the coconut magna packer, the first law system to active vacuums, the illicit to fancy haggles, the great communicator. Alien troop raider, consume data, they're from the same cloth to produce beta. The code leader, the ultimate fighting champion, the veteran the Lamb, the Messiah, the religion. In 1,000 faces, more than the cross and the Star of David. I'm the combination of God and Satan, the humble shepherd, the son of lepers, the son of legends, and cult leader. I'm adult in the most disgusting of pleasures, like a full of charismatic. Most modern faith has been enough to make a mother leave her children in a hiding place. I turn these to noodles. I make my female followers want me until they pussy dripping like fruit juice. The pervert, the pathological, the prophet. I'm the second coming, the Antichrist. Final conflict. Who got nuclear weapons and a suicidal doctrine? The cult leader. And I'll never stop until I got you locked in, locked in, locked in, locked in. Cult leader, cult leader, cult leader, cult leader, cult leader, motherfucking cult leader, cult leader, cult leader, cult leader. I'm the cult leader, cult leader, cult leader, cult leader. I'm the motherfucking cult leader, cult leader, cult leader, cult leader, cult leader. Scum. Philly. Hey yo, we rock stars, G.O.D. guards like who we are. We drive through the cars and hop through the bars and movie stars. Holy, like 87, soaking these and goatee. Long pictures for the people, we at war with police. I jack the pig pen, leave your weak pen. I've been sent this fucking thing. I got a big shank and then she hit this. Atlantic City playing roulette. Lucky 726 to a black 100 chips on red. I'm fantastic. Y'all is dirt rap, you don't deserve crap talking with no actually reason to flip the bird bag of sick fuck. So Pac don't give a shit what. Asian beauty 6 in the morning, getting my dick sucked. All in space rap, homie, you get your face sucked. Be at least 2 weeks before you get your taste back. Stressed out, watching half of my head, having nightmares, catching myself falling out the bed in the chain smoker. 10 to 1 beer, scotch and soda when I rhyme. My eyes popped out like Stanley Roper. Press a festival, jump on stage, you know how it be. King size, outer space, non-fiction, Philly, like what? Yeah. Philly, what up? Mr. N-O-N-P-I. Just checking. Check it. Clap. Y'all ever heard this or what? Clap. Hear that clap, right? Somebody better check it out. There is no future. Start the pit. It's not fiction. We coming at you. There is no future. The future is now. It's not fiction. We coming at you. How can I make a clear decision in a haze of drugs, prostitution, drugs? I stumble up the ladder with some vodka shop. On my side when we ride in LA, we party with the stars and the star fuckers. And everybody love us. Yeah, I do cocaine. Yeah, I love to drink. Love to get my dick sucked and need drugs to drink. Killing my brain cells with spliff, like my lungs with spliffs. Over necro production fucker and the drums are sick. Exploding school buses, shoes muzzle, Christians. What the fuck's the difference? We all want money, drugs, and bitches. Anybody that doesn't rubs me suspicious. I don't trust none of y'all. I don't trust religion. I don't trust the police or the justice system. Needs to have it hustle locked up in prison. See you when you get home. We gon' puff the answer. The future is right now. Y'all motherfuckers listen. There is no future. The future is now. It's not fiction. We coming at you like blah. There is no future. The future is now. It's not fiction. We coming at you like blah. There is no future. The future is now. It's not fiction. We coming at you like blah. There is no future. The future is now. It's not fiction. We coming at you like blah. Hobbit and drug racket, pediatrics, bucket of snuff links with Tara Patrick. Digital dick. Alfred Cheddar, bled on a mattress. Close encounters, out of Peruvian margin. Proud about it. This planet that turns actors to crack faggots. In the Benz hearse, back and P-Funk and Black Sabbath. Playing it off, sticking like a big of the corpse. Getting frisked by pink in my porch like a David Lee Roth. It's a new mutants, torture school like I see students. Metal detectors and dogs, putting frost on the truest. I flash on my teeth. Legal now for stash on my E. My cyborg's ill as bad bitch with ass that speaks. Put it down with Charlie to eat on. Part of my speech. The Godfather and dust blunts. The judge journey the streets. Wizard and gore, forensic, and legend of speech. Spotted nipples like symbols of war and never repeats. There is no future. The future is now. It's not fiction. We coming at you like blah. There is no future. The future is now. It's non-fiction. We coming at you like, wow. There is no future. The future is now. It's non-fiction. We coming at you like, wow. There is no future. The future is now. It's non-fiction. We coming at you like, wow.
I'm just a rapper, I'm an artist. I pound the hardest artists out of the globe to make the dope sound retarded. The guards get involved with some of the harshest harshness. Non-fiction's back, bitch.
Roll out the red carpet.
Fallen legends, break to the stars and crescents. A large crescent got me through rough times and hard sessions. Like deaths in the family, my methods insanity. I mix consciousness with a twist of profanity. We plan to be some of the sickest, richest in the business. We mean business. From the start to the finish, this is for the president. Drug dealers, scholars, and authors. Warriors, terrorists, professors, and college and lawyers. Fathers, mothers, children, sisters, and brothers. Kids and hustlers, gangsters, bitches and busters. There's no justice. I want some freedom out of thug shit. You love it, know your enemies. Pull your gun and bust it. Hot as fuck up here. The energy feels good. Energy feels good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know, I was asked, I did an interview the other day, and they were asking us, yo, I think what made nonfiction really special, right? Someone was saying on a radio show that the fact that you can encompass multiple topics and multiple subjects and experiences like you live, but doesn't that make us whole? Right? Sometimes you're on the fence. Sometimes you feel really positive, right? You feel really great. And sometimes you feel like shit, right? I have a 4.5-year-old son. I took him to see Inside Out. How many of y'all seen that movie Inside Out that Pixar did, right? Regardless if you saw it or not, the reality is that sadness, you can't know happiness, right? And without fucking positive, you don't know the negative. You have to be able to explore it all. And sometimes you get caught between worlds, and that's what happens. And you gotta catch up. Ayo, I spit at you, hit you up, ill bill. Who could be the place where I rest at? The foundation, the truth, is that track. My uncle Howie on the couch, high on dope. 5714, Farragut Road. The projects, I grew up broke. Used to read Spider-Man, but my uncle burned holes in his clothes. Got it out, big hands, eyes closed when he spoke. Confident, joking the weed that he smoked. What? Picking the nonfiction, y'all listening. Eating the street, it's like they got the sidewalk wine. Underneath our feet, young Vader, young Bill, that's his swordsman. My mind is like the script from an Italian gore flick. I'm caught between worlds. I see the light within the darkness, but I still can't decide which way to turn. I can't decide which way to burn. So I'm lighting up in both ends and watching unfurl. Caught between worlds, all fiction. So many people understand the same pain that I feel. They feel the same way. They think the same thoughts. So the names change. Same love, same hate, same truth, same fate. Caught between worlds, all fiction. So many people understand the same pain that I feel. They feel the same way. They think the same thoughts. So the names change. Same love, same hate, same truth, same fate. We started back in apartment buildings, poverty stricken. Moms were sick, and I still smell love from the kitchen. Drunks in the hole, coalition, the pots in prison. My pops never gave a fuck if I ate or if I die in prison. Survivors defeat the city's gritty and steamy. Turn soap with the fit. Burnt cold like gypsies. Frozen in time, a cold shoulder, hope on the block. I told you to stop, I feel like I was chosen to rock. Grandpops, he caught a heart attack watching the news. Don't forget the motherfucking out for stopping my food. I'm watching these dudes, I spit it out obnoxious and rude. But the Green County sparking down mafia food. It's all bellies. Feel bomb feet in the belly. Smoking wet blunts till we pass out and beating the belly. Emotion is laid to the wrist, I'ma cease to exist. All my motherfuckers dead, y'all can breathe through this. Caught between worlds, non-fiction. So many people understand the same pain that I feel. They feel the same way. They think the same thoughts. So the name change. Same love, same hate, same truth, same fate. Caught between worlds, all fiction. So many people understand the same pain that I feel. They feel the same way. They think the same thoughts. So the name change. Same love, same hate, same truth, same fate. I feel pain as a youth growing up in the hood. On the train by the boot, it's not stuff for their goods. Spray paint and sneakers. We took their chains and features. A badass in that class. I had to change teachers. Feeling ruthless, useless like bulletproof caskets. A loose basket, watch him gnash and dukes and hazards. Bastard, like the son of Sam with a gun in hand. Ain't funny, man, I got high and did the running man, wigging out. Never had the big amount. I was a silent type, living long days and violent nights. But my hood was filled with murderers, drug dealers and burglars. Coke dealers with burners, kid, you wanna know where the nurses live. If you ain't play your cards, try to spar right. You got stayed up in the bed, seeing God's light. I lived a hard life, looting boots and tips and gear. I didn't care, I ain't have food inside the fridge there.
Between worlds,
non-fiction.
So many people understand the same pain that I feel.
They feel the same way.
They think the same thoughts.
So the name change.
Same love,
same hate,
same truth,
same faith. Go between worlds,
non-fiction.
So many people understand the same pain that I feel.
They feel the same way. They think the same thoughts.
So the name change.
Same love,
same hate,
same truth, same faith.
Go between worlds, Philadelphia. Woo! Let's see if we can go back a little bit.
Yo, Vinny Paz in the motherfucking house.
It's a beautiful thing, man. Shit. Overstand, y'all.
Know your enemy.
We keeping it hip hop.
Know your enemy.
Overstand, y'all.
Know your enemy.
Overstand, y'all.
Know your enemy. They got extraterrestrials living in Arizona. They got pool selling gas on the bodegas in Corona. They got media, television, lockdown too. Brotherhood of snakes, symbolism, logo with channel 2. They got billions of dollars invested in crack. Not to mention cigarettes and alcohol on top of which they tax. They got professor teaching only half the story. 1975, they created AIDS on a laboratory. They got me feeling like I'm on parole. They got excuses for the people that they killed and the land they stole. They got us thinking we players, but they the pimps. They got my dick inside they mouth, and they all full of shit. They got
computer chips filled with secret manuscripts.
They got
Olympic games symbolic for how it trained. They got my 15 sisters, brothers, different mothers in Brooklyn and Puerto Rico
on a search for one another. They got
me thinking porn from like dusk till dawn.
They got
my group spelled out
non-fiction.
They got mobile phones that we purchased on a rental, so they tap into our lives. Of course,
tumors on a temple. They got
merchant marines cooking coke in submarines. They got us feeling dope is a way to self-esteem. They got fucked up leaders acting like disciplinaries, but one thing they ain't got is us hip-hop revolutionaries. Yeah.
Say hell yeah.
Say hell yeah. Say shit yeah. Say fuck yeah. Say do that shit, do that shit, do it. Say do that shit, do that shit, do it.
Beyond Valley of the Dolls, married to the wall. Fuck Carrie at the prom. Coming out the guard with the cross. Bobby Dutch Wapner. Back then it's half a black helicopter. Master teleprompter, back this was a Black Sabbath concert. First row, hospital, nurse low. Life is good in the hood, and when that skis and snows. One with hard drugs, sort of shotgun. We got studs. Get my hot sauce, my rock groupies and pop sluts. Weird chicks. With big titties and big slits. Exotic dancers in love with Bill, the fuck you think? Catch me at the bar, tripping over drugs and drinks. Bloods and crips, guns getting shots and pimps. Under the influence of things, I bring the drugs, music, go shooting you up. So beautifully composed, organic and diabolical. You're like a crackhead prostitute without the loop. But it's the music that's responsible.
Say hell yeah.
Hell.
Say hell yeah. Say shit yeah. Say fuck yeah. Say hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shit yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm fighting the war inside my mind. The war I lost, the war signs, the war signs. The skies open wide, rainbow, and your brainstorm, brainstorm to the ping on. We're gonna unify the streets against the beast to turn your gang on. Hang on for life, OD. Heroin buzz, my team is some intelligent thugs. Y'all fear emotion, my crew pack the dance floor like dance hall. Me and my man talk and slap y'all like handball. It's like a jungle sometimes, they live in gangland. Brooklyn, criminals, thieves, thugs, and hoodlums. Cats to put a gun out, take over your drug route. Then blow off your legs and feet in order you to run out. I'm in a three-piece on the streets like peace, peace. Got guns for you cats, you wanna see us seize me. I don't breathe right, my life don't seem right. I don't sleep nights, I wanna tell my whole family eats right. Hell yeah. Hell yeah! Say shit yeah! Say fuck yeah! Say mosh in the pit! Mosh in the pit! Mosh in the pit! Mosh in the pit! Say mosh in the pit! Mosh in the pit! Mosh in the pit! Now stop! Stop the spirits with the seats pulled down in the back range. I keep a hungry pack of villains like killers and crab games. Some of them ninjas fasting, some
my mics and others bastards. Some of them in jail for they old bastards. I pump the drug music, abuse beats on big movers, SPs and MPCs, OCs to QPs, Coke Rocks to M3s, insurance to BPs. Work our way up, we don't give a fuck who gets stuck. Get your weight up, we taught the world to lay in the gun. I could've went to college, stay in bed with drug scholars. Fancy bricks, fancy whips, fancy kicks. Exotic chicks, tongue pierce, play with the pussy clip. Like click, click, the paparazzi dripping off six. Ripping off tits, the shorty cattle whip for the clip. Like I'm in Vegas with a trunk of gold. Up in your projects and you never know I'm selling soul. Smelling the dope, under Pope in Brooklyn. How we took his wallet plus his laptop. Jumped in the whip, skidded to the nearest crack spot. Say hell yeah! Hell yeah! Say shit yeah! Say fuck yeah! Say hell yeah! Hell yeah! Say shit yeah! Say fuck yeah! Say make money, money, make money, money, money! Say take money, money, take money, money, money! Whoa. Y'all started good. Feels good? Really some of the energy? Good. Clips. We got Ireland in the house. Ireland. Philly. They got AIDS infecting the globe. Laser weapons and conquer roars. Renegade, death artificial intelligence. Frozen organs, postmortem, alien, Yorkie. Roberts and the 12 tribes forever. Get your mind together. Who decides truth, guys with ties and suits. Violent cools to private schools. People rules are taught. Tools are bought. Use your thoughts and swords. Paper rosary with tea and the color before the cause. The order of the world already been born. Robocons is programmed to kill and ready for war. Chicken cocaine and drugs is legal. Androids rule the streets of New York, screaming fuck the people. Even the priest can fall in love with evil. If the bitch that's sucking his dick, swallow nothing. Don't deceive it. Election day, young Americans are vote for demons. Overachieving, yo, we sniff, blow and blow up. Welcome to Futurama. We're the sidewalks and shoot your mama. A force between Terminator 3 and 2 in common. This is real deal. For a new assignment. Ready to rock with the Ruger 9 shining. This is Futurama. We're the sidewalks and shoot your mama. A force between Terminator 3 and 2 in common. This is real deal. For a new assignment. Ready to rock with the Ruger 9 shining. The news is tight. The news is sightings. The truth's fighting. Combine the studies of 51 produced by the Titans. Follow the sergeant, the one handling largest events. Take the top of the department. Fire bombing projects and tanks. Video farewells off to majesty. It's off for salary. I never hold the grudge. They can judge us to Applebee's. Our team's fast. IRS be thugging with masks. On the run for war games, bugs, and fun of the cash. Pop anybody, a lawyer with a gun in the sash. Sheath the remains of human nash. The gun in the bag. The gangster. Chevy ketamine, the medicine. Pirelli spit. The new water speaking through television like Benny Hill. Rock plays, pop collars like hockey rays. Rock was sprayed. They clothed him in the spine in a cave. Vegetarian, baby credit to dead. Human bombs, nuclear bomb, supermarket, cancer and farms. Welcome to Futurama. We're the stop off and shoot your mama. Across the street, Terminator 3 and 2 in common. This is Cortex, reporting for a new assignment. Ready to rock with the Ruger 9 shining. This is Futurama. We're the sidewalks and shoot your mama. Across the street, Terminator 3 and 2 in common. This is Cortex, reporting for a new assignment. Ready to rock with the Ruger 9 shining. Feels good. Woo. Everybody good? And I'm telling you, there's a trajectory right here of the show. It's going to keep inclining. Everybody take a deep breath because it's about to get crazy. It's about to get crazy. We were making records in the late 90s, early 2000s, songs like Refuse to Lose, I Shot Reagan, Legacy, No Tomorrow, Five Boroughs. We were making all types of songs. And at one point, we started getting a little bit paranoid because we were saying shit. And we had a record company say, we can't really fuck with y'all. Y'all are saying too much crazy shit. We were playing in these records that we recorded, and they were a major label. And like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
And then we started getting these random emails because the internet started popping, and we were like, okay, I don't know, some shit's going on. And then we did the I Shot Reagan record, and we're like, you know what? It could very well be that either you trying to deal me or film me, etc., but it could be that the CIA was trying to kill me. Philadelphia, jump, 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 jump. Non-fiction be the real hip-hop. We make you wanna feel cops. Can't take me, cause I know I'm thinking the girl swap. They feel hopeless, real jealous. We kill Elvis. I shall bring up with the help of the Secret Service. Super double agent, shoot your brother with my brother's famous. Well, gangs, baby, name it, that's your brain. Strange universe, I'm too famous. Leave it the murder scene, blameless. Look at the entertainment. Look at the lights and music, I'm saying what I wrote. They feel what I feel. You see the same picture. We made the biscuit to the top and became richer. Nobody gets a record deal. You gotta take that shit. Treat the record label like a slut and break that bitch. I keep it simple for these stupid cats. Maybe you know the facts, but in reality, you was trapped. Jesus Christ was against the rapper. They get up that he could bang a like a apple. Love how that travels like a dragon shadow. Invisible to CIA. Camera angle. They got a flood of every rap group. They got the last man who had proof. They have to be for information that I have to. I'm paranoid, tell me what the fuck they ask you. You fuck around with me and I'ma have to blast you. The CIA tried to kill me, we bad news. Get the fuck up out my way when I pass through. I'm paranoid, tell me what the fuck they ask you. You fuck around with me and I'ma have to blast you. The CIA tried to kill me, we bad news. Fuck around with non-fiction, that's a bad news. Civilism, socialism, live life, we learn. Struggle, war, hope, and truck feeds the White House burn. Sex, pain, fear, freedom, love, young guns be shooting. Genocide, revolution, also it's possible to it. Military confrontation, sex, masturbation. All the homeless people living in a train station. Tragic war, with the one verse 4, like a dog, burn your disc. Philly hit the motherfucking floor. Brow, they bust. I'm a glutton for the shit. I'm number 6 on their list. Next against the Molly's kids. I run with Asians, Latinos, and black men. 5% is Caucasian and thugs with it populace. See, they broke in my house. Playing buzzing on my laps on my couch. They after me. What? Let me find out. I'm not having it. Rap the service like a magnet. Masking nothing like private parties with no laminate. If I'ma die. Busted, struggling. Passing for the people. Fuck the devils and corruption. I ain't for nothing. Ain't it somehow they do that I didn't do to my tattoo? I'm paranoid. Tell me what the fuck they ask you. You fuck around with me and I'ma have to blast you. The CIA trying to kill me. Bad news. Get the fuck up out my way when I pass through. What the fuck they ask you? You fuck around with me, blast you. You be bad news. Fuck around with all fiction, that's a bad boy. Philadelphia. I want to give a shout out to Soul doing merch in the back. Go see Soul, say what's up. Want to give a special shout out to DJ Eclipse, who's probably one of the most hardest working people in hip hop. He's on it, man. Hey yo, preservation of culture.
Hey yo, make some noise for yourselves for making this a sold out motherfucking show.
Thursday night. Thank you, Philadelphia.
That's the way we like it.
Can you put a middle finger up in the air like this? This song is going to be a big, matter of fact, put 2 middle fingers up if you can. This song's it's a big fuck you to anybody in your life. You want to say fuck you to? Say fuck you. Fuck you. 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 Keep those fingers up and wave them around. We're just going to let out some aggression. We'll do it here. You know, we've done a lot of shows. We could be, whether it's Australia, South America, we could be on tour in Europe, Cali, or right here in motherfucking Philadelphia. We always see black helicopters in the sky. Get the fuck up, get the fuck up. Get the fuck up! 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 What? 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 Get the fuck
up. Get the fuck up. At the time of his life, a capitalist with a communist life. Started a fight that got the knowledge into Christ. Harder than tight to give garbage advice. He was larger than life. He penetrated the roof of your car with his fight. Trained by insane, ex-marine, CIA, trained renegade, assassin, android. Had the wood running in black helicopter choppers over Bosnia. Sniffing so much smoke his nose is puffed up. He planned a lot for your bystanders. Now you got cheese eyes, your bag of rag like cut the fuck out. Acrobats in your face, got gangsta governments. These other kids, like a drunken bitch. And that's 100 things in your body that cry rape. Plus the hook of lies grave. Snip another line and get your mind straight. Pull out the 9 and start shooting people. Money ain't the root of evil, it be much more than that. America taught me how to kidnap and torture cats. It's the Stargate. Initial perception quickens my heart rate. This dark place, planet Earth, orbits one star. From afar, far away, state of mind. Open up your third eye. Look, helicopters in the sky. Aka the Stargate. Initial perception quickens my heart rate. This dark place, planet Earth, orbits one star. Come from afar, far away, state of mind. Open up your third eye. Look, helicopters in the sky. I need cheese so I can jet easier. My crib's tapped, I suspect either. That's why I'm out of touch with the media. Undercovers like Pete Seeger. I couldn't tell neither. Watching the projects with advanced speakers. Yo, peeping how my kids rest, bang them up for hours. Surveillance tape pissing in kids' clouds. They even got us after hours. Drug parties, golden showers on the board system. Work for the FBI, so at any time I might whisper. My scary team be like barely clean. Mocking Israeli cheese. That's why I'm mostly heard and barely seen. Realization soaked in urgency. I can't escape history's pen up be the worst in me. Worse than me. Exit the Stargate. Initial perception quicken the heart rate. This dark place, planet Earth, always one star. Come from afar, far away, state of mind. Open up your third eye. Black helicopters in the sky. Exit the Stargate. Initial perception quickens my heart rate. This dark place, planet Earth, always one star. From afar, far away, state of mind. Open up your third eye. Black helicopters in the sky.
This crowd in the city hop like a rocket with binoculars. To me, these two rocksters and a monster kept for hostage. Still we were imposters, impatient government agents. United Nations said that we had private information about the aliens. Vegetarians, devils, and Aryans. These are civilized barbarians.
We fucking bury them.
The Nazis like pussy with left eye.
And got shot.
And I'm like, fuck this.
This shit is hot.
See, we know about the plan for the projects. We're
Contraband.
drop bombs on Brazil to kill and conquer land.
You drug trafficking.
We do creation
for disease.
To control the population in the states
and overseas.
Poison in the
weed.
And the milk we feed our
seed.
You look shocked that somebody can know the plot to
all of these.
My cricket's block, lick the shot. Then the bastard wasn't looking, threw out. And the Martha flew the chopper back to Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, 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 Brooklyn. Brooklyn's in the house.
Say what?
Philly's in the house. Brooklyn's in the house. Philly's in the house. Brooklyn's in the house. Philly's in the house. Brooklyn's in the house. Philly's in the house.
Philly's in the house.
We usually walk off stage now and do the encore shit. We ain't doing that shit here.
There's a lot of love.
It's too hot and there's too much love in here. We ain't walking off stage. Fuck that. Y'all had a great time though tonight? Yeah, man.
Philadelphia, that's gonna be it. We're gonna make sure that this last song we celebrate hip hop culture. We celebrate the roots of Philadelphia, from Brooklyn, New York to Philly, hip hop, right? We've been doing this since 1995, and even before that, as a group, 1995. Before that, we're not even that old, only 28 years old. Just kidding. But I'm saying, like, we've been doing it for a minute. And the fact that we can be here in 2015 on August 13th with everyone here who's celebrating music, culture, each other, your community, it's fucking amazing.
It's a blessing.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah. It's a blessing. Rest in peace, Uncle Harry. Rest in peace, Sean Price.
Yes. So we're going to get into this joint right now. We're going to see if you can do this. But hold on. Let me find out, Eclipse. Hold on. When we say, if you got love for your moms, you say, that's non-fiction. If you got love for your dogs, that's non-fiction. If you got love for the gods, that's nonfiction. What? Nonfiction. What? That's nonfiction. Let's try that. If you got love for your moms, if you got love for your dogs, if you got love for the gods, what? What? P-Rock on the track. Put your hands up. Come on. This is the last joint of the night, Philadelphia. Hot as fuck. Y'all been with us. We gonna rock this out. We love the city of brotherly love. Be a piece of shit till I dropped it. Eating with convicts, straight projects, profits, that's the object. Hunger pain, spit the creep down. I'm kicking teeth out, yo, we non-fiction. Up with the club where heaters out, throw down. Insanity's the motive. I'm never broke body strap with explosives. Suicide rapping and T-poses. TD pops, rock zucchini tops, and arm holsters. Whipping like feds and posters, devils and brokers. I got a lot of love, but if you want hate, I got a lot of guns. You want crack? I got a lot of drugs, it's not a bug. The way the world can make a righteous man turn savage. I'm trying to be peaceful, but the world prefer madness. And I'm a businessman, supply and demand. Make you feel like when you're back in a shootout and the man died in the hand. Most dangerous rap group. Any question that I ask you, not be the answer to the question, that's the truth. If you got love for your mom, if you got love for your dogs, if you got love for the gods, what? What? If you got love for your peace, if you got love for your seeds, if you got love for the streets, what? What? Became a Mount Vernon, money earning non-stop. I lost a lot of people. I'm buried in some P5, running through public housing. Some brothers never get out. I got love for my dog. Now it's time we break the fuck out. We peel down and swing our thumb out. We on the hill. I don't kick balls, I spit scars. Shit that I live. You know you platinum cast, I'm about to burn your fridge. We on the bout food, belly up, two of your ribs. Ain't doing the bed. I'd rather hang from the sheet. It's all love, so prove it, let my man speak. The truth is, you never know when it's your time to go. We all famous, so we got files, letting you know. If you got love for your moms, if you got love for your dogs, if you got love for the gods, what? What? If you got love for your peace, if you got love for your seeds, if you got love for the streets, what? What? If you got love for your moms, if you got love for the gods, if you got love for the gods, what? What? If you got love for your peace, if you got love for your seeds, if you got love for the streets, what? What? Thank you. I want to give a big shout out to Mills. If you're still here, Mills, I got love for you, brother. Great to see you.
No doubt. Shout out to Scott Stallone. Shout out to my man G Pro.
G.
Toast. Vinny Paz, Outer Space, King Size, the whole Philly movement. Good night, y'all. Thank y'all, Philly.
Philly, we'll see you again soon.
Hey babe, you mean so much to me. You're so important and
Need a sedative for my mind, yeah. Break me up a line, guess I'm just a product of the fucking times, yeah. Someone hit rewind, back to when this life was just a little simpler. Now I'm living in these new perimeters, like a prisoner. Looking back at what it used to be, cause this ain't even similar. I'm feeling like I came in at the end of the fucking world as we knew it. So when is someone gonna pinch me, fucking wake me up? Or are we really stuck? I just can't comprehend shit. As technology is taking over while the ones in power got us on a choker, losing human rights and losing my composure. And you people wonder why I'm never sober. I can't even tell what's real anymore. Fake world getting faker quick. A bunch of fake people, from the lip filler to the fucking filter that be on the picture. Where the fuck is God? Why he let the devil win? Or is this purgatory that we've settled in? Cool it, Webby, you're just in your head again. You'll feel better when you take your medicine. Cause I've been feeling so damn numb, it's hypnotic. If I'm honest, I don't know how to get off it. I'm feeling so high that I couldn't come down if I wanted. When I'm on it, see the edge and go beyond it. I'm lost in euphoria, yeah. I don't wanna come back down. I don't wanna come back down. I'm lost in euphoria, yeah. I don't wanna come back down. I don't wanna come back down. Need a sedative for my brain, yeah. Life been feeling strange, doctor give me just a little Novocaine, yeah. Don't wanna feel the same, I just need a little something for the stress. As we all descend into this fucking mess of a reality, they all be telling me it's got me anxiety ridden and depressed. All they see is pill bottles and the smoke. I just see it as a way that I could cope. Hard to keep hope when we got a rope tied in a noose right around the throat. Shit is fitting snug too, but it's straight. Because what these drugs do help abate all the fucking weight on my breastplate. I don't really know how much more I could take. So just find me something that gon' have me feeling better. Keep it sunny for me through the shitty weather. When the storm is coming, put me in the center. Where my medicine won't even feel the pressure. Till it wears off and I'm clear. In a world that I don't wanna be near. Crush another line, make it disappear. Yeah, ain't no sunshine round here. Because I've been feeling so damn numb, it's hypnotic. If I'm honest, I don't know how to get off it. I'm feeling so high that I couldn't come down if I wanted. When I'm on it, see the edge and go beyond it. I'm lost in euphoria, yeah.